All right. ADMW 2.2. Enti versus Farkas. Enti in the upper left. Farkas in the lower right. Enti playing a Warlord. A Bloodwave Warlord.
Gasp.
Farkas playing a Druid.
Oh my.
I'm going to bet this is bees.
So, these are both good Mage Wars players here. So, I'm actually anticipating a really good fight here. We've seen the Druid just sort of trounce other players, other mages, even, just in this tournament, just like in the ADMW 2, for instance, because it's just sort of like gone through a grinder and then just spit them out. We'll see if Farkas chooses to play that style. There are no bees in this because it's,
Oh, you can't do bees. That's right.
Yeah, so...
All right, cool. Well,
So
if he plays an illegal book, then he's going to lose,
right? We probably will tell him to flip the card over and he loses that. But it's one of those things that I'm actually really looking forward to this Enti play. Because Enti tends to play actually pretty creative books. And I want to see what his Warlord looks like. Yeah. It is midnight where Puddin and I are casting from. Because we are so dedicated to you guys. We want to get this game live.
We want to get the European team.
Exactly. And I see Keegan is Keegan saying no pet for the win, obviously. So yeah, I mean, essentially that's what we're kind of looking at for this game. Is I think it's going to be most likely a vine tree for Farkas, maybe some animals, probably not. Probably just do the old, snatcheroo. And Enti, we're gonna see a meditating monk round 1. Interesting.
I mean, it's cheaper than a flower.
Yeah, it costs you quick, or it costs your main, but like it costs 2 spellbook points, which you're probably gonna want anyway, and it keeps him in the corner, so it's not a bad first thing. I never mind seeing meditating monk.
Hey, look, vine tree.
Yeah, I mean I think it's pretty much unanimous that vine tree is just better than Samara, just in terms of like usability. Obviously, Samara has its place, but seeing round 1, the tree go down, bonding with it, Farkas going up the life, up the mana, and the channel.
It's such a cheap spawn point, too.
Yeah, it really is.
It's just 9 mana for a spawn point.
We are going to see the quick cast.
10.
Laying down the flowers. He's making a garden with a nice tree at the end. Enti going with the Battleforge.
Mm-hmm.
So, one of the reasons why I actually like the monk choice is because it's economy, and if Farkas chooses to go with that classic, snatchers in the middle, he has that extra 2 dice, which could actually add up to some good damage in terms of needing to just compound it in order to battle it directly. Obviously,
dies to the first slasher.
Yeah, I mean, obviously can die, but like it's one of those things that when you get into those situations, you kind of need to get the dice down. So it's, I don't know, I'm spitballing and seeing exactly what Enti's thinking here. I think what comes out of this Battleforge will be an indicator of what he's starting to think about. It could just be pants because he's not sure what Enti's going to pull out yet.
Oh man, I'm hoping that Enti moves 1 and drops an Akiro's hammer.
Akira's hammer would be badass, actually. With 16 mana, he can totally do it.
Although he would want to do that next turn so that he can fire it on his initiative.
Yeah, and the best response out of Farkas would just be to wall.
Well, then he blocks off line of sight to his tree, though.
Yep, that is true.
So his tree wouldn't be able to spawn later on in the arena.
Yep.
So...
Enchanter's Ring. So I'm seeing a really safe play out of Enti. Not sure what he needs to do. Might as well get economy. Enti's saying wait. Yeah, this initiative market has been flipping lately, I think. Just been kind of not working. I'm pretty sure he did. Because we saw the monk out first. So we're going to see the double vine come out. Farkas paying that 1 mana for the vine tree. And this is probably one of the reasons why vine tree is better than Samara, is just because you get the extra vine as well. Not to mention the range. There's a bunch of reasons. But him choosing not to deploy says that Farkas is probably taking this game... Oh, nope. And I take it all back. He's actually going to Thornlasher
right
to the right center. Or right... I don't know how to identify this. All the way to the right in the center.
He's got a teleport trick in his mind. Oh, he's putting... Oh, there he goes. What, is he listening to us?
He totally is listening to us with this delay we have in. So this is just kind of a standard Druid that we've seen in this tournament. In the last tournament, at least, the ADMW 2, where the Thornlasher in the center creates the threat of just being able to pull through walls to just sort of get a ton of damage on. And typically what you see is some sort of teleport or forced movement play. And then you'll see Thornlasher just sort of snatch and move around. So you might even see like a Bloodspine wall this round, maybe next round. Or just an enchantment.
Enchant for the main. Yeah, I wouldn't Bloodspine wall to get ready to rip things through something. It's usually a deploy off the tree. Farkas still getting into the swing of things. Supposed to move before you. Troll. Oh no, Aaron. Oh boy.
Okay, so we're going to see another holy creature here.
It's probably a regrowth.
Aaron's, again, one of those, like, I don't want to commit a ton of mana, but I want to have a good creature out for the longer game. And this is... It's questionable in this, because the Druid tends to hit turn 3 or 4. But since he's staying in the corner, he's guessing he's going to have enough time. We might see some sort of healing ability come down.
Really?
Yeah, the leaf ring for Farkas.
Usually you see that first round.
Yeah, because you would leaf ring, flower, or leaf ring tree.
Leaf ring
flower.
tree, and then next turn flower, and then the turn after that, cast creatures. And
kind of
get the
interesting.
Discount. I mean, it's just as good as a channeling if you use it every turn.
And Aaron's going to go down to 5 damage with that regrowth. And this is kind of the standard, I think, with Aaron, is just always regrowth him.
Yeah, so he ends up costing 10, but you get a 2 armor, 15 health, 5 dice creature for 10.
It's super solid.
Pretty good.
Now, granted, he spent a total of 6 for Aaron and 2 extra, so because it's a level 3 creature. I'm sorry, spellbook point wise. So it's a little bit pricey, but it's a solid creature.
You compare that to, let's see, 6 and
Torgo or something.
So it's 8 spellbook points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
I mean, it is a soldier, so it's going to sync with your other stuff as well.
Yeah. Aaron's pretty much always a solid choice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't fault Enti at all. I think it's a good creature.
And hey, we get to test my theory today that 5 dice creatures kill druids.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that it's well, I guess this next 2 rounds is where it's at, because I don't know if he should have moved down 1 already. Just because he has to start getting aggressive this round or next round.
I don't think he needs to start getting aggressive.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I guess a teleport wand would actually be decent. Just to start kidnapping these Thornlashers that are coming out.
Yeah, I mean, he could definitely do that, but he wants to be able to kill them when he teleports them, though.
Yeah.
So he needs another creature out first.
Yeah, so basically he can do 4 with his mage, and then additional 2. So he needs an extra 5 damage. from somewhere to statistically kill it.
Yeah. But man, getting a veteran Aaron would be pretty awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Commander's Cape.
I mean, Torgo's just kind of the better creature, or the worst creature compared to Aaron, but it depends on how many spellbook points you're looking at.
Well, Torgo has what, 1 less armor, 5 less health?
Yeah, it's like significantly less.
But he doesn't start damaged.
So we're going to see the aggressive Thornlasher, and typically what you'll see here is you'll see a Rouse the Beast and a Bloodspine Wall. So if they choose to move, you can just counter them. If they don't, you just save up your mana and cast something big.
I think we're going to see another Thornlasher.
Yeah, that would also be a good choice. Because the next round just gets
the Rouse the Beast will happen next round. On the newly deployed one next round.
Yeah, that's also a way to play it.
Oh man. Yeah, Enti's just hanging out in that corner.
Yeah, and as I was saying, like, I think he needs to start getting aggressive, but the question is when.
Oh, he used the monk. It's like, what did he do? It's not Farkas' turn. Oh yeah.
Farkas is going to take his action here, which is he's going to do the Bloodspine Wall.
He's going to step close to the Bloodspine Wall.
I think
that's dangerous.
I think he should have probably should have passed. Oh no, he couldn't because he was 2/2. Yeah, and so what he's doing right now, I think, he's going to use his quick. Oh, he should not use his quick. So it's an enchantment.
I don't think he needs to use his quick this turn. Like, I think he's putting his cards on the table too early.
Yeah, I think he should have waited and then said, okay, let's see. I'll make you think I might have a Rouse so you can't get aggressive.
I don't think Enti would move his mage out there anyway. Because Farkas has initiative next
time. I mean, basically, Enti needs at least 3 more rounds, including this one, of course, to really heal up Aaron.
Yeah.
And there we go. This is great. I like this play a lot.
It's going to be a Rhino Hide, maybe? Or a
fortified... no, not fortified. The command spell that gives armor. I forget what it is.
Oh, Diggin?
Yeah. Diggin would be a solid choice with him.
Diggin would be a good one.
And this is...
Now he deploys a wand and kidnaps that Thornlasher.
Yeah, he needed that 5 damage we were talking about, and he has it. And this is kind of
if he can kidnap that Thornlasher right now and kill it, that's a really good start. Unfortunately, Aaron's not ready yet.
Yeah, so he'd have to use his Meditating Monk as well. And this is an important round for Farkas. Like, he needs to deal with these threats because he has his setup. And he's looking at 16 mana with Vine Tree.
Yeah, I think Bridge Troll is an excellent choice against the Druid. Because you got that regen 3, and so you can get rid of bleeds. And you got 16 health. Mm-hmm. And Thornlashers just can't do that much damage.
Yeah.
In one round.
I mean, Bridge Troll is just freaking awesome. Especially with Dig In. Which I'm guessing it's a Dig In. It could be something else, like a Rhino Hide or something.
Dig In is a really good idea. I think Dig In is the right choice there.
I mean, it could just be a Brace Yourself or something, but...
I mean,
I wouldn't like that as well.
Gets rid of the initial.
Yeah.
But he could cast Dig In now and then Brace Yourself later, or... Dig In is not going to help against the Bloodspine Wall because it is Pierce 2.
That's true. I mean, any armor is good, though, against these 3-dice creatures.
Yeah, definitely. And which is why a 2 armor from a Rhino Hide or a... Dig In only gives 1 armor, right?
Yeah, but it has that, what is it, the reroll thing?
Yeah, what lets you go on guard, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, Farkas is taking his time. I think because he knows this is probably a really big round in terms of like how am I going to dismantle this. Um, I was saying earlier, typically you'll see some sort of forced movement spells, such as a teleport or a force push or something like that.
Man, a chant of rage on the back Thorn Lasher would be good.
Chant of Rage. Oh my god. Just like,
So,
you must move towards here. Yeah, Chant of Rage would be good. I mean, basically, like, Enti, if he chooses the teleport route, then Farkas has to try to counter it with his own movement spells or his own
yeah.
pull spells, which, he could totally play that game too. They're both good for that.
I definitely think the right choice for Enti right now is a Mage Wand with teleport and just use all your mana getting that Thorn Lasher into your zone.
Yeah, and just be like, okay, let's see if you can counter that specific thing.
And then next round, you deploy the Champion's Gauntlets.
Mm-hmm. So basically, what that would put Farkas in the position is to also teleport wand, and then say whatever creature you're going to use first, I'm sending them through this gauntlet. So we're both going to try to kill each other's creatures, which...
Well, but his gauntlet will have been kind of dismantled.
Yeah, he only has 15 mana, so it's already going to be tough.
Yeah,
so he'll spend 5 on the wand, 6 there, so he has
he only
4
have
left
4 right now. So
he'd have 5 total. He can't do another Thorn Lasher.
I mean, he could teleport 1 space, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it depends what Enti kidnaps. Then again, it's also Farkas's initiative, so... Vine Snapper. Okay, very cool.
Weird.
That could be a... Still playing the longer game. Just kind of waiting for him to move.
Yeah, it could be. Oh, leather boots. Alright, he's not doing what I want him to do. Bad Enti.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, he has 10 mana. So, I don't know if he wants to cast enchantments to buff stuff still, or if he's, like, waiting to cast a teleport, which, oh man, casting teleport off your mage is so expensive for the Warlord.
I mean, he might... This isn't... No, the Bloodwave Warlord has charge +1.
Yeah. Yeah.
At this point, I would just hardcast a Slinger or a...
That's not a bad choice.
Or a Great Bow. You could Great Bow.
If you were Farkas, what would you kidnap if you could?
Probably the Monk.
Monk? It's probably going to kill it.
Yeah, I mean, you're guaranteed to get a kill this turn.
Almost. Part of me wants to go after that Aaron, but...
Or whatever creature he uses first.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
He's going to use the Monk first.
Farkas should probably pass.
Yeah, no, he should definitely fast.
Because that'll be his target for kidnapping.
No, yeah, I don't think he can really kidnap something.
I mean, he could spend 5 mana on a wand and then 3 mana to teleport.
Yep, he could.
And then if he passes, and then Enti uses his meditating monk, then that would be your target. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but
Yeah, because if he teleports for one zone, anything that's active, it just moves back.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's not worth doing. Of course, if he has like 3 teleports in the book, then he doesn't need a wand. Right?
That's true. That is true.
He can just use all 9.
That would be the clutch play right here.
Use all 9 to teleport it into the Vine Snapper zone.
I mean, ideally, you can both kidnap and rouse this Vine Snapper, and then just like, rip apart something.
In that case, I would definitely wait. I'd definitely pass right now. So, well, Come on, Farkas.
Yeah, he's seriously thinking here. I mean, this is that really tough choice that could decide like how the flow of this game goes.
Don't we have some sort of 1 minute per action deal?
Yeah, I mean, if they abuse it, I tend to bring that out. If they abuse it.
Come on, Aladdin. Yeah, he's gonna go. That probably means he doesn't have a teleport.
Mm-hmm. He's probably just gonna keep building his dudes up.
Is he gonna bust this vine marker up here to make it? No. What's he doing?
Oh, this is really dangerous to move up his druid. It means he might still have a teleport, but
He does have a teleport. I think he is gonna teleport.
oh, he's gonna spend 6. Ooh, that was daring. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have done that. I would have passed first at least.
So Aaron is gonna probably move, or there's a quick cast force push or something like that. And then you have to hope that this one Thorn Lasher gets the snatch.
Yeah, that's the trick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the Thorn Lasher gets the snatch, and then Entity's like, okay, it's fine now, and then he gets the force push.
That would work too. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so he's choosing to go. It's still possible he has a force push.
It should go away from the Druid. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
He's relying on the snatch here.
Here we go.
Generating dice rolls.
And it's a 5-up. He should get it. Yeah, he does.
Snatch.
So he does get
gets
2 damage.
as
Very
well,
cool.
which is going to counteract that regrowth.
That's good damage. So now he has to hope to get that other snatch, which should happen. And then then he might have a quick cast, and we might see a Vine Snapper, 5-die attack.
Oh yeah, the Rouse the Beast.
So if Enti has a teleport or something, now would be the time to do it. Or even a force push would work.
All right.
Yeah, he's just going to meditate. Okay. Brings Enti up to 11 mana. Okay, this is a big play here. If the snatch happens, that's an extra 3 dice, and then possibly another 5 dice. Snatch does not happen.
But he does get 2 damage.
Brutal, man. That's
keep
brutal.
Aaron from being able to do anything.
Yeah, that's saving him that 4 dice. Extra dice. Okay, now we're going to see the Warlord get aggressive.
Comes the Warlord. Lesser teleport? Oh, come on.
Okay, this bridge troll is going to get really strong, really fast. And the quick cast out of Farkas can't happen until the end quick cast phase. I'm guessing it was a Rouse, is what Farkas has.
Yeah. Move 2. Yes.
I mean, it's a 5-up. I think that's a reasonable thing to do, to rely on that 5-up. Okay, Digging gets revealed.
No, I've had Surging Waves betray me before.
Fair enough. Okay, so now the guards can come out, which, isn't the reason why you use Dig In. It's mainly for the armor, because it's ridiculous how good armor is in this game.
Dig In is the second spell on that guy, so I don't know what the first one was.
It might be a Nullify. No, it's probably not Nullify. What am I saying? Could be, I guess. And the Ballista comes down. This is a cool choice. He waited for his initiative. Great play from Enti here.
I sense a dead Thorn Lasher next turn.
Ideally, yeah.
So he's doing it the Warlord way instead of the Wizard way.
Right.
Wizard way is I want to teleport. The Warlord way is I'd run in and beat
I'm
the thing.
just going to beat you down.
I'm just gonna throw 17 dice at you.
I mean, yeah, I think Enti's handling this really well, actually. You know, not getting that snatch is a big deal.
I think that as a druid, if you're gonna play the Lashard game, you cannot chance the snatch.
Right.
That's a situation where
I mean, yeah, he lost.
he lost a ton of damage.
Basically 8 dice, possibly a bleed.
Yeah.
You know, most of it piercing.
Well, he lost. Yeah, you're right. 8 dice, probably 8 dice. But if he hadn't had Arouse the Beast, he could have at least gotten 3 dice and a bleed from the Force Push.
Yep.
Oh, he only had 3 mana, so he couldn't have Force Pushed. Because it's through a passage attack.
I'm guessing what's on this troll is either like an Akira's Favor, some sort of bear strength, or some sort of melee up thing. It could be a Rhino Hide, I guess. But I'm guessing it's something to say, okay, I'm just going to maul your face in. Because, this is like exactly how you deal with these druids, is you get high dice creatures, and you just take them out as they come out.
That's my theory. We'll see if Enti believes me. Or if it's his theory too.
That's what he's doing, man.
Hey, it says Shootpuff versus J Buzzsaw.
Where?
The bottom of the Twitch. It says ADMW.
I see Enti versus Farkas, but
Alright. Well, maybe I'm just bad.
Oh, you know what? I tried to change the notification to be Enti versus Farkas, and it was like, this may conflict with Twitch's moderation policy. And I was like, how? Is Enti like a bad word, or is Farkas a bad word? I don't know.
Farkas could be close to a bad word.
I didn't know Twitch had such restrictive names and what you can say.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's totes weird.
Farkas. I wonder if you could say a Farkas aggressively. Like, Farkas. Hey, Farkas you.
Alright, Farkas
Keijin, I guess you guys don't follow my videos. I mean, like, the high dice creatures to deal with the druid is something that we've all talked about for a long time. You know?
Is that your plan, Keijin? Your plan is to kill him with high dice creatures?
I think something with extra melee on Bridge Troll would be good. Even Akira's Favor, I think, is fine.
Yeah, Akira's Favor is cheap. It's pretty good.
By the way, if you don't...
I want to see Ballad of Courage. That's what I want to see.
And Leather Boots goes down for... I'm sorry, the Strategist Helm goes down for Enti.
Yep.
Very cool play.
It's a good thing.
All right, and we are going to see another Vine Snapper come out, which, oh my god, these creatures, Vine Snappers, they are so freaking deadly. It is crazy.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap, too.
He's going to use it to try to counter the Ballista, it looks like, which...
He could. I mean, ooh, there's the minor heal.
The clutch heal. It should heal Aaron up to full, which will be so good if he can get that extra 4 dice. It is going to do that. That makes Aaron... He is now a threat here.
I'm guessing no quick cast from...
That was a great heal.
No, he's got a quick cast.
All right. Oh, he's enchanting Aaron with something.
Tangle Root, maybe? Rust?
Could be Rust. I mean, the bleeds aren't going to really affect these guys so much. That's a weird enchantment. Not really sure what that is.
Yeah, Enti only has 46 cards in his book.
Yeah, he has so many out of school. He's choosing the right cards to make his play work, which is totally how you should build a book.
Build the book that you want to use and then figure out which mage does it best.
No, like, I mean, I guess, but like to say, okay, I want to have very specific things in my book that does something, and then going with those cards. Like, clearly, Aaron here is because he's super.
That's an 8 damage ballista bolt.
Oh wow, Thorn Lasher dealing 8 damage to a. I'm sorry, Ballista dealing 8 damage to a Thorn Lasher. This is probably going to be a dead Thorn Lasher. It probably would have died anyway. Maybe.
Oh, there's a veteran token.
Statistically, it wouldn't have died, but instead he got 2 above.
Veteran token is mandatory. Here it is. Got a
the
veteran
vet token, and the armor is so good.
Yeah, 6 dice and 2 armor right now.
Yeah, like very nice, man. Great play here out of Enti. Farkas.
All right. Yeah, I think Farkas is having a little trouble here.
Yeah, the game's definitely not over yet, but it is definitely one of those. How am I gonna get this through? Like, Vine Snapper with the wall with a Thorn Lasher, that could deal some good damage, but you know, with 2 armor now on both of these creatures, it's gonna be rough. It does get the snatch and 3 damage, all crit on this bridge troll. All right, we're gonna see the snatch go through.
On the bridge troll, interesting. Gonna have no armor against this.
That is going to be a no bleed. So sad, but at least he gets 3 damage through, putting up to 6 out of 16.
So he's got average amount of damage so far. If he gets average on his Vine Snapper, that'll put him up to 11, which is not enough to kill it. But his Druid might have some trick.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, he's gonna. So he has a 5 dice, piercing 1, so that could deal 4 damage, putting him up to 10. That'll leave 6 left. Not really sure.
Dang, this monk.
Yeah.
Eagle Strike Divine Snapper for 3.
Monks, man. Monks always do well. They're used to gardening. They're like, oh, you're just a really aggressive plant. Okay.
J-Buzz, the 46 cards in Enti's book does not count all the cards on the field right now, so that's...
Oh, he's going to attack with his Vine Snapper first.
7, 8,
Vine Snapper dealing 6 damage.
So
holy cow, man.
cards.
Putting this bridge troll up to 12 damage out of 16. That is a nice hit. And it will be, of course, Farkas' initiative next round, so we might actually be able to see a dead troll. Maybe?
Dead veteran troll. No.
I mean, it has regen 3, so it's going to go down to 9. So, like, it really depends what Farkas' Druid does. Like, if it has a bear strength on it, he could actually get some decent damage on to stick.
My guess is it's bark skin and rhino hide.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, he's rolled so many crits, he hasn't needed to reveal that. Tank root does get revealed on Aaron. Puts him down to 2 dice when he melee attacks something.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, J-Buzz, he's asking, when did you say it's too much to go out of school? Honestly, never. Like, there's never really a time to say it's just... Like, there are bad ways to build a book, but just because a lot of it's out of school doesn't mean it's necessarily bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably more or less efficient ways to do things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And, if you're going to switch your mage entirely, you'll have different tricks that are more staple. He's going to run through the Bloodspine wall. That's a full round action, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think that takes a full action to walk through a wall.
I think it tells you when it does, but...
Okay, maybe not.
Let's look it up. Oh, sorry for the sudden computer noise. Because I think it tells you specifically when it does, but because you bring it up, let's just look it up. Let's see, page 17.
Or maybe it's a full action to climb over a wall. And you still take the damage.
Did he attack?
Yeah, he attacked.
Oh, wow. Sniper. I thought he was going to guard.
Yeah, I probably would have guarded too,
mm-hmm.
but... I mean, the Vine Snapper is just going to regenerate all that stuff.
Yeah, no, it doesn't cost a full action.
Okay. Keaton says that's Wall of Thorns only.
Yeah. Always good to double check. So we see 1 damage go down with the Vine Snapper, which, it's 1 to regen 1. Everyone regens in this game, man. Yeah. There's definitely a regen hype that I've seen since Master Mystery, where everyone just wants lots of regen, which regen, to be fair, is actually really good.
Yeah, passive healing, man.
And we're definitely seeing Enti.
Definitely stacks up.
Yeah, we're seeing Enti embrace.
Druid's gonna punch the troll here.
Yep. This is a good choice, and we're probably gonna see a Bear Strength. He targets. Oh, he has a guard because he has the dig in.
Oh yeah, he did.
I guess I didn't. And let me fix this here.
Yeah, he has the dig in.
There we go.
That's why he can do that.
Very smart play here. I dig that a lot.
Yeah, he's got it. Also, the card was covering it.
Okay, so he's just gonna rouse instead.
He's just gonna rouse the beast and eat the monk.
If he had a Bear Strength on, I probably would have just revealed and punched. Well, maybe he doesn't want to get in position. I don't know. Regardless, it's going to be a 5-die attack. Probably against the monk. Wouldn't be bad against the ballista, but...
the ballista can't heal.
That's true.
Monk is going to be given... He does have 2 rounds to kill the ballista, and the ballista's not going to move, so I'd probably attack the monk. Yeah, he's going to guard with his Warlord.
That's a smart choice.
He's probably going to punch the guy with the Warlord anyway, so... This way he gets to save a creature and punch.
It's 5 damage. 5 damage out of 5. Alright. And we'll see a 4-die return.
Did you see all the faces of the die be exactly
6 damage! Wow, dude, that's 150% damage, man. Very nice there. That's kind of why I was saying, if Farkas has Bear Strength, he probably should just move in, but, there's all sorts of positioning stuff. And, yeah, it's going to be the other round. And this is why regen is really good. We're going to see just tons of healing happen all around.
Yeah. Enti's going to get, 5 regen? and Farkas is going to get 2 regen.
Yep.
And this is why focus firing is really important.
Yeah, and I think Enti did a really good job of using Dig In to make it harder to focus fire.
Yep, it's a really good spell for that. A really good spell for that. Form Ranks is supposed to do that too, but it just doesn't do as well as Dig In.
Yeah, Form Ranks is a weird spell. I actually don't really see that card a lot in play.
No, I don't. I don't even think I've seen it in an Academy game. Of course, I don't see a whole lot of Academy games either, but
no. Right. All right. Well, Aaron's still guarding, so.
Yep, Aaron is still guarding, but there's nothing that Force Push can't deal with.
Did Aaron take a bleed?
No.
Did he not? Yeah, so basically this Vine Snapper is probably going to get attack out, which is, if it doesn't, then it's probably just going to get hit immediately. So that puts Farkas in a weird position here where he wants to kill this troll, but this troll is probably going to try to, like, not die this round. So the question is, like, does Farkas try to focus on this bridge troll to kill it when it's, like, not necessarily likely? He has to get 7 damage and 2 armor, as opposed to the Vine Snapper getting that attack off and then maybe sacking that chance to kill the bridge troll. It's a little rough here, I think, for Farkas to know which thing you want to focus on.
That being said, Enti only has 1 armor right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So a Force Push up and a Thorn Lasher through the wall, and all of a sudden he's looking a little hurt.
Yeah, going for the mages. That's a rough call. Because, like, you have to basically have a window here, because the Ballista's going to just, annihilate whatever you have. And then, of course, these other creatures are guarding and stuff, so he's going to want to sort of get himself in position to be supported by those.
If he uses the almost Vine Snapper to attack Enti, he gets 5 dice, and he has no armor against that attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he does a Force Push and then a Thorns Pull, like, Enti could be at half health at this point.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see what comes out of this Battle Forge, if anything.
That's true. If he gets some Harsh Forge Plate, then...
Harsh Forge, that could be brutal.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
I mean, he's got 12 mana, so he's basically got his cards on the table of what he wants to do to win. It's just how can he support it in the correct way. I guess we could see more creatures, but I'm not sure that's going to happen.
I don't think... Yeah, I think he's got the 2 buddy going.
Yep.
And he's just going to finish stuff off with rocks or something.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what this other card on the troll is.
Alright, my cat needs to stop messing with the keyboard. Okay, let's see from the chat. If you had a pretty good strategy, would you run stuff from opposed schools as you would go out of school to feel like you are, in a way, working against yourself by committing? No, I mean, so here's the thing, like...
It just depends on the card.
Yeah, like, going out of school, like, if it's to achieve the purpose of the deck, it's what you should do.
Yeah.
It's hard to give, like, good examples, but, like, if it's to get the goal of winning and you need a specific card, then yeah, you totally should.
For instance, if you had, like, a Cleric Swarm as a Holy Mage, going out of school for Mark for Death is not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I've also heard lots of people say that they would pay 6 spellbook points for Pill of Righteous Flame in a Dark Book.
Yeah, I'd agree with that too.
So I mean, there's some cards that are just that good, and warlords go out of school for teleport all the time, and mage wand all the time. So
yeah, I mean, I could see some crazy. It's tough to give a good example. You know what I mean? Like, with something like a Disciple of Radiance book, with like a bunch of men's, and then you also have them stack the skulls on the altar or whatever it is, the skull altar. Like, that might be a strategy where you want to go out of school a lot. Hey, as I said, it's tough to really.
As a necromancer.
Yeah, man, go for it.
You Disciple of Radiance with mend.
Yep. I don't know, man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm just thinking of some crazy strategy where it would fit what you're trying to say.
Or if you have your acolytes to the Bog Queen and you want to run Althea.
That would work too. Alright, so
Sure.
I mean, really, this Bloodspine Wall is where a lot of the stuff happens. And so I like that he's still trying to stick to this plan.
Well, the ranged attacks go through.
Yeah.
So dig in is not going to prevent the troll from getting hit by the Thorn Lash.
Yep. Tempered Folds gets played. Super solid out of Enti here. He wants to avoid the bleeds from happening, but he also wants that armor. He's probably saving his mana for something specific. Surging Wave. On the bridge troll. Whoa.
Yeah, interesting.
Alright, he gets a damage.
He's 1 damage and a slam.
Yeah. Interesting choice to go after the bridge troll. Maybe he just... I don't know. So, like, we have a Tangle-rooted Aaron, so maybe he's trying to do that to, like, not get super damaged from this guy. And we're gonna... Okay, so he just wants to kill the...
Yeah, he's just gonna...
This is a smart choice out of Enti. Rocks are just amazing attack spells. Just finish it off. Yeah, you spent 4 mana on it, but it saves you 5 dice.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Yeah, J-Buzz, like Priestess, Divine Intervention, a vampire in your zone on turn 2. Like that, if you have that strategy, then the vampire is a solid creature to do that because it doesn't need as much support. Right? You routinely see Force Masters go out of school for creatures.
Just do like
that are just really good creatures.
A vampirism Knight of Westlock book.
Yeah, man, that would be hilarious.
Vampire Knights.
I would rather hit them all with Bull's Endurance or Iguana Regrowth first.
Oh, you could totally support him with like heal spells and stuff, but it'd be funny.
Just give him more health. Like
Yeah.
Bull's Endurance and Life Tree. Got 16 health
right.
Knights of Westlock rocking around.
Knight of Westlock. It's such a good creature.
At 10 life, though.
Alright, so Farkas already uses Quick Cast, so we're not going to see a crazy like Quick Cast Rouse the Beast Thorn Lasher, which is what I was hoping we'd see, but I don't know if I agree with that Surging Wave. I actually am really curious on why he chose that.
Yeah, I totally would have Surging Waved Aaron instead, I think.
Honestly, I wouldn't have Surging Waved at all. Just seems like a weird thing to do.
I would have pushed Aaron through the wall of Bloodspine Wall with a Force Push.
It's not a bad choice. I mean, really, I think saving his Quick Cast just to rouse on the Thorn Lasher to pull the troll through, I think would have been your best bet.
He might not have another rouse.
Okay, that's fair. I mean,
if he does have another rouse,
it may not have killed the troll, so maybe he was just doing that to say, like, okay, I want you to be dazed so you don't deal that crazy amount of damage to me.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, using the Druid. Oh, it is going to be a rouse.
He's going to rouse the beast. He's moving in there. Why is he moving
Okay,
in
so this is threatening. So basically, something's getting pulled. It could be A ton
something's
of different
gonna
stuff.
try to get pulled.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I totally would have saved all of that and waited until the last possible second to do it. There was
The
no need
rouse.
to surging wave right away.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you might as well have saved it for the main action phase to say, like, you don't know what I'm gonna do, you know? J-Buzz is talking about, you know, it feels bad to do out of school stuff. And generally, I think it is to do, like, opposing school strategies. But,
You
like,
just said it was worth it.
well, what I'm saying is, in general, I think it's a bad idea to make books like that because you lose so many. But if you have a strategy that works that way, then yeah, you totally should.
Yeah, and it's not like
I was really
he's
specific
using
on that wording.
opposing school stuff. He's using untrained stuff.
I think you said
It's
opposing.
not like, well, but Enti's not.
Oh yeah, Enti's a different
Right.
case here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
Enti's
he's-
choosing just good cards, you know.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yep. Yeah, so Enti's gonna be thinking here because he's probably thinking, okay, what do I have to sack here? And I don't even think it's a sack. I think it's just a risk taking more damage. If that makes sense. Yeah, so he's gonna take the Bloodspine Wall. This is probably. I mean, it's a good choice. He's not gonna kill it in this round, but you know he's gonna deal. What does it have, 2? Yeah, it is 2. So, you know, he's gonna get a 3 dice on it. Lots of Tango Root in this tournament so far. I think it's just like it's one of those interesting spells that like it buys you time, and the fact that it's in school for nature mages is why we've seen it. I personally don't really use it that much, but I can understand why you'd want it. Getting 4 damage out of 3 dice. That's pretty good. It does have regen too, so clearly Enti is planning on using something to kill this right now. Which, the more things that this wall can soak up, probably the better. But he wants to kill that just so he can avoid getting those 3 dice twice. It could easily just pop back up next round. So it's kind of good for Farkas because it's soaking hits, and it's kind of good for Enti because, obviously he's killing this and occupying a bunch of actions and stuff like that. Thornlasher is going to attack this Bridge Troll. It does get the Snatch and 2 damage as well, going up to 10 damage. He's going to go through this. He has 16 life, 12 damage so far. We're going to see a 3 dice, piercing 2 attack. This could theoretically kill this Troll if it rolls just 1 above average. Even with the bleed, it's going to be good. But then on top of this, you have another Thornlasher. It is going to roll a little bit below, dealing 2 and no bleed. So unfortunate. Rhino Hide gets revealed for a Bridge Troll, mitigating the damage. Solid play. I mean, Rhino Hide and Bridge Troll, super good. Dig In, also good. I'm liking this. This Troll's probably going to survive, and this is kind of the combo we've seen for a long time. That is high armor with regen. It combos together so well because you mitigate damage and heal whatever you take. Yeah, just add in. And of course he has a vet token, so he's at crazy amounts of armor. And that was rough. I honestly think for Farkas this killing this Bridge Troll is really important, and he's just not getting that damage to stick. And Enti's doing a good job of making sure that it doesn't. All right, we're going to see a death to this Bloodspine Wall. So that'll probably ensure this Bridge Troll survives. Yeah, there's the damage out of the mage. And then he's also going to use Battle Orders, looks like, because he can, for free, with the Cape combo, with the helmet. He's asking me a question. Does charge work if I get snatched? No, because you're not taking a movement. But let me just reference it. So if I charge now, do I get one more die if he snatches me back? 1 sec.
Alright, I have returned.
Hey.
Sorry, my youngest woke up in the middle of the night and was looking for her mother. And did not find her in this room.
We're just looking up a rule thing really quick. But, let's see. No. So you have to take a move action to get charge. It's not a move action to get holds. It's just a move. Let me just verify that. Because pull is a push, so let me look that up.
Merwin guarding for free.
Yeah, so pushing isn't considered an actual move action, so that's why it wouldn't work.
Whoa.
Oh my.
That'll do it.
Dude! He got it, guys! Holy cow, that was unexpected. So I rolled 3 dice with this guy and got 4 crit, which is exactly what he needed. Enti saying, dang, I should have run. I mean,
does not actually get discarded.
Yeah.
I think it's a rule of formations that they're all cantrips.
Yeah, they are. But still, that was unexpected. So
Farkas has got it.
That totally stinks for Enti. That being said, I don't think this game is over for either player. I actually think it swung more even by killing that bridge troll, but we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, there's still 3 creatures out for the Druid
and
2 creatures out for the Warlord. And now, instead of a fast game, we're going to have a long one.
I mean, it could still wrap up pretty quickly here. I mean, it depends. So, basically, this Vine Snapper attacking Aaron makes a lot of sense, even with the guard.
Yeah, I mean, you're likely to get a lot more damage out.
That was crazy. Like, I was starting to really think this game was starting to be over, but holy cow. So, I mean, really, like, Enti has this Battleforge, and I think as the secondary plan, using that to get the right power to finish this game, I think is important here. 5 dice going against Aaron.
Holy
rolling
cow.
8 damage. There is, of course, what was that, 2 armor I think he has.
Pierce 1
but he has
on the
piercing
power,
1.
Though.
Why did he take?
Wow.
Why did he take 7?
Because he's got 2 armor, Pierce 1.
And he rolled 8. Yeah, okay, that is good. 3 die counter. It is going to deal
damage.
It is going to deal some damage. One of that will get regenerated.
Wow, that was an amazing round for Farkas and a suck round for Enti.
Yeah, I feel bad for Enti here, actually.
It was the opposite the last round.
Like, yeah, Enti should have moved the bridge troll away, but statistically, I don't think he would have cared. Like, he probably wouldn't have lost that. So that gives Farkas a window. Granted, he still has to deal with Ballista. He still has to deal with an Aaron that is going to regenerate 2. So it's going to be down to 6. So it's not over for Enti by any means. But it's interesting going into round 7 here.
Yeah, wow.
And of course, if you look at the
tables
mana,
have turned.
like the mana is just drained for everybody right now. So like in a lot of ways, these cards are on the table. It's how you gonna move the stuff you have right now.
Yeah. Well, Druid has supreme ability to pop up things where she needs them. So
Yeah, and I don't think Enti wants to spend his main actions, summoning creatures just because he needs that dice on the table to deal with these creatures out. Because you need to take out these creatures, otherwise that sort of just churning with the Bloodspine Wall is just going to keep grinding you up.
Yeah, I'm expecting Farkas to deploy another Bloodspine Wall this turn.
I could see that. Saving it for quick cast wouldn't be bad as well. I think Enti, he might equip some sort of rock wand, rock in his hand, something like that, to try and get some damage somewhere. I mean, this is a tough situation for Enti. He has a Ballista attack, so I mean, I guess what you'd want to do is Ballista, Aaron, and then maybe your Mage to try and kill one of these Thorn Lashers.
The trick is you want to kill the one that's in the zone with the snapper, so that you can't get pulled back into the snapper zone.
Yeah.
But then, if you spend your action killing that one, the snapper can hit you. So it might be better.
And then the Tangle Vines come out.
Yeah.
And I think for Farkas, we're probably going to see him. He might get another snapper in this Ballista zone. And then prep a Bloodspine Wall for quick cast.
Another Rouse the Beast?
I mean, I don't think he needs to rouse it.
Well, not at this point, I guess. Ballista can't shoot it.
I mean, it's tough for Farkas, too. So, like, he probably wants to kill Aaron. And he wants to kill the Ballista. So does he commit hard to one of those? Or does he casually...
He's already in position to kill Aaron.
Yeah.
If he casuals both of them, he's going to lose. He's got to pick one and focus it.
Well, I mean, like, the Bloodspine Wall is 4. So he can spend that, and he can get a snapper out. And then he can do the Bloodspine not
he
casually.
Can
it's just
a lesser
like...
teleport if he wanted to. Or an enchantment.
Interesting.
Because the Vine Tree has one on it.
Yeah.
Has Enti been casting an enchantment every round?
No, he is not.
So he has cast 2 enchantments?
Yeah, I think so.
3 enchantments?
Let me see, the Bridge Troll...
Dig In and Rhinohide?
Yeah, Bridge Troll had 2. And Aaron is 1.
So 50% of the rounds he's used Enchanter's Ring.
Yeah.
Does not seem worth.
Yeah, I mean, there's... I've never actually understood why Enchanter's Ring is used by so many people. Like, maybe because it's cheap or something, but it's like one of those cards that I'm just sort of like, I don't think it's worth the spell points. Which,
Is it worth a Battleforge action?
I personally don't think so, but... like, whoever's listening, if you guys want to comment why you like Enchanter's Ring so much, please do, because I personally don't really see the appeal of it, but I know a ton of people do, so I'm thinking I'm missing something.
Yeah. I also haven't seen Farkas using the Leaf Ring very often here.
Let's think about that. Yeah, and Leaf Ring's another one of those things I don't really take a lot. Let's see, he used it on Tangle Root, right?
Yeah.
And then did he cast some plants?
Did he? Maybe he cast the Bloodspine Wall with it or something.
Okay,
right.
So we see a Halberd come out. That is a good choice here. He can now command himself to be stronger.
So he can do himself charged +1.
It takes up both hand slots, so it's always questionable how good you want this to be, but I don't disagree with this play at all. Because basically you get this, plus a free command, so you can give yourself all sorts of shenanigans.
You can give yourself range +1 and then throw a rock.
Ooh.
For
That's
6
right,
dice.
he has range 1. I forgot about that. That's so good. And yeah, we're going to see the snapper come up. So he's going to casually do that, and he has 6 mana left. He could still Bloodspine Wall for 4. He could still Bloodspine Wall Rouse if he wanted. But we'll have to wait and see what he planned. I believe this is around 7 in the chat.
Yep.
So Ballista's going to shoot something. And this is a smart move, I think, for Enti to do, is just, like, take out the combo.
That's 6 damage.
Getting 6 out of 5 dice. That is above average and nice. Putting him at 3 left.
Oh,
and
no.
is he gonna... Is this a command spell? It's a Bear Strength. Bear Strength and Aaron's super good. He's gonna roll a total of...
Holy cow, 7 dice.
I think it's 6. But
7. Oh, because Tangle Root. Yeah, 6.
But it'll still kill Vine Snapper, regardless. And this is one of those, if it doesn't happen, you flip the table. I'm joking,
Weird.
of course. Never flip tables. Unless it's Monopoly.
Or you're playing on tabletop.
Then you always flip. It is going to kill this Vine Snapper, which this Vine Snapper did some work already, so... nice play there.
Lots of work, yeah.
And he does become a veteran because of that, giving him another armor on top of this. So
he has 3 armor and 8 dice after this turn.
Are we going to see the Bloodspine Wall?
Rouse the Beast. All right.
Okay, so he's going to choose to snap at something. My guess is Meditating Monk.
Yeah, I'd probably kill the monk at this point.
I think it's a good choice, because if you don't, then the Thorn Lasher can hit it if you need it to. Oh, he's going to go after Ballista. Okay.
I mean, the Ballista is the threat right now.
Gets 3 damage. He'll casually kill that thing next round, probably. Improbably. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that rouse right now, but we'll have to wait and see.
That might just be the way he's playing his book.
Yeah. 2
dice,
damage.
2 damage.
2 crit damage.
The Vine Snapper doesn't care. It's just damage to the Vine Snapper. And the Vine Snapper doesn't care about a little plink here and there. It'll regenerate it.
Alright, so either way, the Bloodspine Wall is probably the good choice here. I say that cautiously, because, like...
I would Bloodspine Wall, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it has 6 life, so...
I mean, at the very least, you're making him spend his action to kill a wall.
Yeah, statistically, he won't kill it because it has 6 life. So there's that. Unless, I guess, he chooses to run through it and then attack backwards, but that'd be weird. And it charges 1.
Yep, there's the wall.
I agree with this choice.
And now
it puts Enti in a tight spot.
Enti has to...
He could
He
rock
has to
it.
deal with that wall, otherwise Aaron's gonna get wrecked.
He could rock it and get melee, or get ranged 1. Which 4 mana on a wall is totally worth it.
He does roll 5 dice with his halberd.
Yeah. So statistically you won't get it, but you could hope for the best. This is a tight choice. Okay, what is he going to do? Ranged? Oh, he's going to charge. Okay.
He's going to charge. What is he going to attack?
He's going to attack the Vine Snapper.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I don't think that was a bad choice to do. So Aaron's going to get, chopped up here, possibly. But that's another 5 damage on the Vine Snapper, so...
So some of it'll stick.
Yeah. Okay, who's he going to go after? Killing Aaron right now, I think, would actually be pretty good.
Yeah, no, he's going to definitely try and kill Aaron.
Okay, so he's got 3 armor.
That's the right move.
And does get the snatch and 1 damage, so that's pretty good. It's going to be a 2 piercing 2, so effectively 1 armor with 3 dice. 5 up bleed. God, bleed is really good right now. And he is going to get the bleed and 1 additional damage as well. So a little bit. I mean, it's about average right now with this whole sequence. And it is going to be this next Thorn Lasher move. He's hoping for the 5 up here. 3 armor against 3 dice. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, he's adding in the armor manually. Good choice. And does not actually get that snatch, but he gets 2 damage through. I think he was hoping for that snatch more, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of Thorn Lasher hits to kill that Aaron because of the regrowth and the 3 armor.
Yeah, the piercing 2 bleed is his best bet, I think.
Yeah.
Just because you'll get 2 damage plus a bleed, so it essentially does a 3rd damage because it doesn't regen 1.
And that's the trick with Thorn Lashers. They aren't the ones that actually do the damage.
Yeah. That's my cat meowing in the background. So Enti's gonna have to remove that bleed manually, just because you don't have to remove it. We'll see if he remembers how to do that. And I think we're done here. It's the end of round 7.
Ready stage for round 8. Man, oh man. Neither the Druid or the Warlord has taken a little bit of damage. But
yeah, and it being Farkas' turn means Enti... I think it's Farkas' initiative. Could be wrong here. Yeah, I think it is. Did it flip? Yeah, it flipped. So that means Enti might want to actually rock this Vine Snapper. Otherwise, it's going to get a free hit. Oh, or...
I think if he has another heal, he should use it on Aaron.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is do you try to keep Aaron alive? Which probably that's the better choice.
Well, let's see. He's only got 13 mana.
What does my cat think of the game, Keegan? My cat thinks, why aren't you going to sleep? It's time to sleep. So he hates the game. He's like, no cats in this game. What's up with that?
Just have him watch Tuesdays with Puddinhead coming out on Tuesday.
Let's see. J-Buzz. A rust before going through the wall would have been a good time for that. Yeah, I agree. The rust is actually a really good choice here. Keegan? I bet he prefers Beastmasters. Yeah. I mean, he's totally my pet. That cat, like, freaking follows me around everywhere.
Wow.
He's a cutie.
A little crazy.
A little crazy.
Right, what does Enti need off of his forge right now? Steadfast boots?
No.
Oh, he's got leather boots.
I mean,
belt,
armor would be good. I mean, like, honestly, I don't think he really needs his forge right now. If he had the mana, definitely get armor. I guess he could start prepping some sort of gloves for whatever his next move is going to be.
I would cast a Panzerguard right now, probably.
Oh, Panzerguard. I remember when Panzerguards were the meta, man. Like, people would be like, 3 Panzerguards, get through it.
Well, I mean, he needs more dice. He needs to... While Farkas is busy killing Aaron, he needs to get another threat on the field. And
Yeah.
if Aaron survives...
Yeah, I mean...
awesome. If Aaron doesn't survive, then you've got another threat.
That's tough, right? Because he needs to kill this Vine Snapper. So does he rock or does he melee it? I guess Aaron meleeing it wouldn't be bad. Huh. So, like, if he wants to cast another creature, like, he has 13 mana to work with. Maybe 14 with the cape. So,
yeah,
like,
I
does
don't
he...
know of anything that he should cast with that, but...
Yeah, like, if he does a creature, that's pretty much that mana. But then he has to think, how am I going to kill this Vine Snapper then? Probably
well,
Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron would kill the Vine Snapper.
And then hope that you don't get snatched.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Bridge Troll could come out. You could get another Bridge Troll out.
Yeah, I mean, it's rough. It's definitely rough here. Farkas at 12 mana here. Let's see what he's going to deploy. Nothing gets deployed for... Oh, no, it's still Farkas's deployment. So let's see what happens here. Okay, he's going to do Dragon Scale. Interesting choice, by the way. This used to be the standard armor you just always choose, but... You know, with a bunch of other things coming out, we've seen it less, but I think it's actually really nice that Enti puts us in there. Because it's such an important thing.
Surging Wave. Alright, he doesn't want his Vine Snapper dying.
Surging Wave!
Gets the slam.
Wow. Interesting choices here out of Farkas.
I don't think that's a bad choice. He wants his Vine Snapper to kill that ballista, so
yeah, I hear you.
Make sure it stays alive.
Yeah, so he's gonna choose something else. Force push. Okay. So he's trying to save Aaron by getting that regen to activate.
Yep.
And
sense.
He's probably gonna sacrifice some of his position up here by doing that. Which I think is fine. You know, it's a trade-off that I think is worth it.
Farkas choosing not to deploy.
I think this is probably what makes the Druids so strong, is like, essentially it goes, I want to own this zone. So I'm going to just pile a bunch of stuff on this area just to sort of own it, and you have to vacate. Wow. Holy cow.
Alright, well, that guy hated that ballista.
Yeah, so he rolled under before, and now he rolled over, so it did even out, and the average 2 hits will kill that ballista, so, you know, I would say that's probably just a good plan that happened there, so rock on to this Vine Snapper. So
doesn't
now...
get a veteran token,
though. This Meditating Monk is totally going to kill this Vine Snapper right here, man. Too bad, man. So the question is now, what does Farkas do? He has 7 mana. He has the ability to pull something if he wants. Probably the Monk would be a good choice. Or he's going to use his Mage, which is probably also a good choice here.
Punch the Mage. Punch the Monk.
Oh, what is this?
Is he going to teleport again?
Yeah, the attack was cancelled. Oh, he has 2 Surging Waves. Okay. Interesting choice here to Surging Wave.
He can push him into the wall.
Oh, wow. He gets...
What the heck?
He gets 4 damage through. That's actually really nice. He is slammed as well. And I don't think Enti was planning on going in. I think he was planning on running away.
Yeah, no, he's definitely running away now. He cannot risk another...
Yeah, absolutely.
Thornlasher hit. Move back to the forge and guard.
I mean, so
Or
basically...
move to the far corner and guard.
That was a crazy hit. 4 damage with that? Holy cow, man.
If he had gotten the push, he could have pushed into the wall.
So... Keejan's asking, or J-Buzz is asking, yeah, there's 2 enchantments from the Druid on the Druid right now.
And we don't know what they are.
Yeah.
And one of them better not be Hawkeye, otherwise I'm going to yell at Farkas.
My guess is one of them's Barkskin, the other's probably either Rhino Hide or a Bear Strength.
Yeah,
And Aaron's going to retreat in the corner. So this is a really good move just because you want Aaron to recover, because that's why Regrowth is good. Basically, you spend 5 mana and you get crazy amounts of healing.
Your mage is now in the stink here.
Yeah, so Thornlasher hitting the mage is... I don't actually like that, just because if he pulls him,
4 armor with a reroll.
I don't like this at all. Like, I think
Should kill the monk.
he does get the pull. Yeah, exactly. He gets 1 damage through. We're probably just gonna see the mage just walk to the left or up or down and just say, okay, like, fine. Or if he pulled the monk, he could have actually killed it this round. And now, of course, Enti is closer to... Yeah, he's closer now to Aaron, so it lets him do more things.
What is he doing? Just dig in, maybe? Dig in again?
It's probably anything to keep him alive. So I guess I would have pulled the monk, is my point. But anyway.
Makes sense. I think he's planning to kill the monk with the Vine Snapper or something.
Alright, regeneration starts happening. Aaron's going down to 11 out of 15 with that 3 armor. I think this is time for Farkas to just... He needs to kill Aaron now, otherwise it's going to get out of hand.
Yeah, he spent a lot of resources on it already.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's troubling to try and, like, boulder Aaron, because this could be a reverse attack. Like, I know it sounds ridiculous, but this is a tournament, and this is that time for that sort of stuff. My guess is...
I think it's dig in.
It's probably dig in. We're probably going to see... Ideally, you would teleport Aaron to the Thornlasher zone and send him through the center.
But you gotta wait until he's made his action.
Yeah, absolutely you do. Which, you know,
And
the
that's
Druid
the
has...
problem. He's gonna go last with Aaron.
Yeah, and Druid has the, you know, more creatures down, so he can theoretically wait a decent amount of time, but, you know, we'll have to wait and see exactly how he's going to do this.
That monk could still eagle strike the Vine Snapper to death.
That's so true. It's so bad. It could be a dead monk right now.
Could be.
Just saying. I guess he's saving him because he's like, the snapper needs something to play with.
Yeah.
You know, devouring and everything.
You know what I'd like to see?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see Farkas move to where that Thornlasher is, and then teleport Aaron 3 spaces to the Vine Snapper and have the Vine Snapper kill.
That'd be good, man. That would be good. I am like totally like feeling my voice just slowly die.
J-Buzz says the enchant on Aaron could be a nullify.
Yeah, it could be. It's a little expensive,
which would be a good
but
choice.
You know, I totally could see it.
A good choice.
What are we waiting on?
We are waiting on Farkas to be done with upkeep.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, those surging waves, man, they have been interesting choices. Like, I'm not sure if I like the surging waves on armored creatures, just because, like, you kind of, you know, you don't really use surging wave to get damage. You know what I mean?
Well, I think he didn't want Aaron to kill his Thornlasher.
That's true. He just wanted to get the slams.
I don't know. There's some kind of questionable plays going on here. And the dice are going crazy.
Let's see. What else do we have out of that forge? We could see him replace the halberd with some sort of wand. We could see some gloves come out.
Champ gauntlets. I don't think he needs those.
If he has the gauntlets come out, I'm guessing he wants to choose a wand. But, you know, Farkas probably isn't planning a dissolve. So it was no biggie there.
In this situation, I would definitely cast the wand first and use it this round, and then next time.
Just because the chances of a dissolve is so small here.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a rust from Farkas, but
all right, let's see what Enti deploys here. Nothing, and it looks like we're going to see an aggressive vine going in the bottom here. Let's see if something pops out of there. With 15 mana, I'm sure we'll see something.
I would totally strangle Vine Aaron right now.
That would be awesome, actually.
I would get rid of the regen.
I mean, another Thorn Lasher with a Rouse wouldn't be bad.
He's not deploying from his tree.
Saving up that mana, man. So this is probably going to be like a setup phase for Farkas.
What's he going to set up, though?
I mean, he's got the combo. He probably wants to, like, make it so that next round he can... Like, he counters everything this round, so next round he can get the damage down.
Yeah, I might actually, this round, rust and dissolve on Enti.
That's not a bad choice at all.
If I had rust and dissolve on Enti,
would
and
you
then
dissolve...
during deploy, Tanglevine Aaron next turn.
Oh.
And then just mess Enti up.
So you dissolve the Halberg.
I dissolve the Halberg and rest the rest of
Makes
it.
Sense. Interesting here. Meditating Monk attacking the Thorn Lasher.
What?
Doing the 3 crit damage.
He could have killed the Vine Snapper, though.
With 3 damage, oh my god. That is hilarious.
It's fine. He didn't want to get hit back.
So, does Enti have... Is he going to move in to kill this guy, or... Is this a distraction?
Well, he can't do anything now.
No, he's going to pull the mage. This is interesting. He does get the snatch. And 2 damage.
2 crit.
So that means he can't charge now to kill the Thorn Lasher.
You can charge through the Bloodspine wall to attack
him.
But it does mean he can go down and kill the Vine Snapper.
I go up.
Yeah, whatever. Go over there. To that place. With that thing. It's 1:30 in the morning. Come on.
I hear you, man.
I'd move the mage. Move the mage, kill the Vine Snapper, and then...
I think the only other time I've ever casted this late has literally been in Druid games. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I knew that when they were starting at midnight, I was like, yeah, it's going to be a Druid.
Yep.
There's going to be a Druid, because that would just be the worst.
I mean, like, even before the Thorn Lasher tactics, the Druid games took so long. Alright, another enchantment goes down.
Jeez.
He really wants Aaron to live, man. Okay, so he's going to do something. He's going to get the charge. So he wants to kill the Vine Snapper, is my guess.
Yeah, kill the Vine Snapper.
Here we go. Melee 1. If that Vine Snapper does not die, flipping that table, man. It is dead.
That's overkill.
It's 2 above. Rock on.
Ain't no kill like overkill.
Both players are actually rolling really high this game.
And it's still taking forever.
Alright, so he's just pulling the monk
he's
through.
Gonna pull the monk through. Alright.
So he wants his druid to wait. Oh wow, that's a dead monk. It's just...
Yeah. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Monk.
So we're gonna have a 3-die attack. That'll probably kill it. Even if it just gets a bleed, which is a 5-up. Yeah, it's so dead.
Jeez. Double dead.
And, you know, with the regen 2, the Thorn Lasher won't be too hurt next round.
Yeah, Thorn Lasher's fine.
Even with, like, a charge move. Aaron's going to get a little bit aggressive here, moving 2
Cheetah
with a
speed.
cheetah speed. So he's looking at 7 dice here. I think it's 7. No, 8 dice, which is actually pretty damn good. That could actually kill this Thornlasher. Holy cow, this is actually a really cool move here. Oh, 8, and he does 8 damage. There we go. That is a dead Thornlasher. Very cool play. Vampirism gets played.
Wow. That's 4 healing. Nice.
Nice. That was a really cool play.
Green act. Holy cow.
Dang, man.
This is when you cast Arcane Corruption on Aaron. It's like, well,
Arcane Corruption.
You got 2 turns to live.
Arcane Corruption is such a good spell. He's gonna retreat with the Druid. I don't know, man. I think going after Aaron is, I don't know. That's a tough play.
He's got initiative next turn. Why not just? Well, I don't know. It's only 3 dice with your Druid if you don't have an attack spell. So.
Mm-hmm. The Surging Wave.
Why not go in there? And
that's.
You might be able to get him through the
That
wall.
was he does get the push. That was a misplay, I think. He gets a slam mana push, pushes him away. He could have stacked so much damage. He could have stacked the damage. Ah! If he rolled max damage, he could have killed him. Is this going to be Meridias? That's
a little late for that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
Well, he couldn't do much else. I mean, he's got a 3-die punch.
I mean, I think if he would have gone in, done the 3-die punch, done the Surging Wave, he would have then gone through the Bloodspine Wall.
Well, he didn't know he was going to get an 8.
I know, but like the fact is like, I think stacking the damage on Aaron would have been the better choice. You know, like that was a very like he's playing this long game with Meridias, but the game isn't going long anymore, and I think Enti has the better long game.
If he kills Aaron, he can win. But
exactly.
If he doesn't kill Aaron, he's gonna everything he has is gonna get one shot.
Like unless he has a, like as you're saying, like a what is the word? Sorry, it's late. Arcane Corruption. That would be a decent way to start getting extra damage, but
sure
like
he does not have Arcane Corruption.
Yeah, but with vampirism, like Aaron's just gonna survive more and more, and he needs to deal with that.
Vampirism's a good spell.
Like a solid Purge Magic, I would dig that.
Yeah, Purge Magic would be great right now.
And Cajun says, I think that might have lost Farkas the game.
Well, let's see. He had... How much damage did he do?
To Aaron?
Yeah.
He dealt, I think it was... Let me check.
2.
Enti's taking a break, by the way, so it's... Yeah, he dealt 2, and then he got the push. So
2 and got the push. If he got him through the Wall of Thorns,
so it would have been at 11.
Statistically, he would have done 1 and a bleed, 1 or 2 and a bleed. So, yeah, he wouldn't have. I don't think it would have been worth it.
So he'd be at. Well, we also don't know if he would have punched how much damage. So okay, so like, let's just say he got 1. He'd be at 8, and then let's just say the Bloodspine Wall did 2. That'd be 10. And it should probably get the bleed, so that'd be 11. So then he'd be starting with his initiative, needing to get 4 damage on 3 armor.
Yeah, and...
Or 4 armor. No, 3 armor.
Yeah.
3.
Well, but he doesn't have anything there. You know,
so
like Aaron still has...
So Farkas had like a... If he had like a boulder, that probably would have been like, okay, I can probably kill you with that, and that's probably how he could have played through that. I don't know if he has a boulder.
I
or
have
not.
a sneaking suspicion that Farkas doesn't run very many attack spells.
That's fine. I mean, that's if he doesn't do it, it's okay. But it would have been initiative regardless, so he could have,
Yeah.
assuming Enti didn't heal or something, he could have done something to counter or something somewhere. You know?
And if Farkas had a poison blood, it should have been on Aaron, my minion. Many
Oh
years
yeah.
ago.
Oh, definitely. Like, I guess this is the big problem is that he keeps not focusing on Aaron, and then he does other things, and then he's like, "Oh, Aaron's like back to healing," and it's rough, you know.
Yeah. And he's got one monster creature, and Farkas does not have enough dice on the field anymore to kill it.
Yeah. Keegan says you should force push the Aaron through the wall, and then try and snatch back, and like.
Yeah, the problem with that is if it fails, then you get a huge hit on your Druid, and he heals a bunch.
Yeah, I mean, if Enti has a heal, I think the best thing Farkas can do is stop healing from happening.
Yeah, if there's any way he could stop that, just
because that's killing him, man. Like, Aaron he is really enduring this whole battle.
Yep, he is the enduring paladin. That's true. With the Flourishing Wave, he probably would have been slammed. So. Aaron has soaked so much damage this game.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is why Enti likes playing Aaron.
That's why anybody likes
playing
Aaron.
Is
Aaron's
that 15 life is so good.
He's like, a hate magnet.
Yeah, like if this were like a, Torgo, it probably would have died a long time ago.
Well, Torgo is what, 4 spellbook points?
I guess I thought it was 3, but it might be 4. Alright,
Aaron is 6 spellbook points.
So we see the Tanglevine come out.
That's going to get one shot.
I mean, he can deal, what, 6? 7, 8. Yeah, it could be one shot. You're absolutely right. And like Meridias will only help so much there, you know. I guess it buys him a round, so Farkas could like.
But what is he gonna do with that round? Is my question. Like, he's got 11 mana. Is he gonna rust and dissolve this round?
I think one of the best things. Well, no, he just needs to deal with these enchantments, man. Like, Aaron without these enchantments is still good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like substantially weaker.
If that's a poison blood,
too late. I guess it's not too late, but like,
it's not too late. But man, it should have come out earlier.
Or I guess it could be like an agony or something, but doesn't necessarily help so much.
Agony is only going to help so much.
What is that one spell? Debilitate.
Oh, debilitate would be amazing.
So it'd go down to 1 die. Oh yeah, I guess he's dazed, so he has to check that.
Yeah, that's an arcane corruption.
Oh, that'd be so good, man. He doesn't get the daze, so what are you gonna do? Unless he has a Curious Favor. Curious Favor! Gets a reroll here on this daze. Oh, and he doesn't make it.
Suck.
Enti, I just feel bad for Enti because he is like not getting certain things he should definitely get. You know what I mean? Like, he's playing really well, and I just feel bad because these like little things aren't going in his favor. All right. I mean, unless there's a quick cast here.
Well, they didn't exactly advance the phase. There's a creature.
Okay. And
Yeah.
the bridge
All
troll comes
right.
out.
Here we go. It's beatdown time.
And bridge trolls, they can die pretty fast. So we'll have to wait and
Not
see.
not to 6 dice on the field. Final quick.
All right.
What's it gonna be?
What you got, man? Farkas might just save his mana here.
What's he gonna do with it though?
It's poison blood.
It is a poison blood.
Dude.
Oh man, that should have
He
been
probably
on you guys.
he probably thought he was gonna kill it a long time ago, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, now Enti's got to get a
Dispel, purify, remove curse. Those would all be great choices.
Yeah.
Oh man, this game. I mean, Farkas still has 48 cards in his book, so I'm guessing he has more creatures to bring out.
Maybe. I mean, getting a burst of thorns to hit Aaron with, like David said earlier.
Yeah, I mean,
man,
Arcane Corruption would be so good here, man. Like, there is so much invested in this Aaron. I mean, we talked a long time ago about how Purge Magic is just kind of like you take Purge Magic or destroy, and like it specifically is good to deal with this kind of book.
this kind of BS.
I mean, that being said, like if you don't have the proper counters, like it will just wreck you, man.
What's that? 2, 6, 8, 10, 11 spellbook points right there of Enti's enchantments on Aaron, not to mention the 6 spellbook points for Aaron. Like that is one
Exactly.
what is that? That's 1/10 of his book in enchantments
Yeah.
on Aaron right now.
And this is why I definitely say like Purge Magic every book. Like it is just
And
it's a requirement, dude.
1/6 of his book is sitting here with Aaron right there. That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. He was so close to killing it too.
And you think like four spellbook points could just annihilate that. Arcane Corruption. Boom.
Yeah, Arcane Corruption, definitely. If you don't want to do Purge or something, then just punish them for it.
5 spellbook points. Arcane Corruption and Arcane Ward.
Oh my god, Arcane Ward.
Oh my god, it's just
like, you are going to die. Like... yeah.
You're gonna spend 2 of your things. Oh, it's just the same as... What was it? Your Druid Kijin? Had 10 enchantments on it during one of these games.
That's so good.
1 Arcane Corruption would have done 10 damage to you a round.
Oh my god. Like, I remember the,
Or was that Dreyfan's Druid? I don't remember which Druid that was. But it was like...
I remember the old holy books that would run Guardian Angels with the enchantment transfuse mass enchant thing. Because you couldn't purge magic those. And House made that. Oh my god, Decals. That guy, man. He had some inventive books, man.
I think, who was it? Biblo was running a Bridge Troll book where he passed a Ballad of Courage between all of them using enchantment transfusion. It's like wham, wham, wham.
I mean,
wham.
Decals beat the that one wizard, the weighted training wizard, when like everybody was struggling against it with that Guardian Angel book. Like it was just a solid book. Back when the wizard was like, you should run Wizard's Tower because it's Wizard's Tower,
He
man.
pretty much played that book all the time, though.
Yeah, he did.
So that was like his book, the book that he played over and over and over
Oh
again.
man,
So
Chimera was such a good player, man.
Charmina.
Yeah, Charmina.
Yeah, he only played Watergate Wizard.
He had some other books. He had like the Tinkerbell book and that sort of stuff. But Watergate.
That's a variation on Dekhouse's one, right?
Yeah, it's a very similar style. Like J Buzz, Gauntlets of Strength, very cool. For the Warlord.
Commence the beatdown.
Do you remember when everybody used to run the Warlock, the only Warlock in the game at the time, the core one, and they would just Gauntlets of Strength and like get all this melee and just walk into the enemy and then they just die and they'd be like, "What? This game is like it doesn't work. Like, why am I just dying?" And it's like, dude.
Because you're not.
You are literally
properly.
just armoring up, going in, and then dying. Like, it's so funny. I think it's kind of like the natural way to kind of look at it, but like,
I think the first game I ever saw played, it was before the Hand of Bimshallah nerf.
oh yeah, that was so good.
Priestess was like 4 Hands of Bimshallah out on the board, and then a Temple of Light, and then all of a sudden it was like, and you're stunned.
You did.
And
you
then
did.
I punch you for 7.
Yeah. Twice, because you Battle Fury.
Yeah, right.
All right, Remove Curse
14.
does come out, so he's getting rid of that Poison Blood. That is going to take his main action. We did see a Raptor Vine come out, so that's a good card. I like Raptor Vines. And Hand of Bimshallah comes out.
There's Hand of Bimshallah. Speak of the Devil. It's going to heal Aaron, I'm
freaking
guessing.
great card, Hand of Bimshallah. Like, this card has always just been solid. Like,
man, if I were Farkas at this point, I'd be like, ugh, I'm going to go to bed.
I can tell what's on your mind, man. My cat's actually sitting here next to me, just staring at me, waiting for me to go to sleep too. But we're gonna go through this game.
We're gonna make it. We are gonna. Make
oh yeah, I would love to see Arcane Corruption.
2 hours.
Love to see Arcane Corruption right now.
Oh man.
But I mean, Bimshaw it's one of those great spells because like, even the armor, which a lot of people don't choose, like it's great against swarms. Like melee 1, just a solid extra die, and then the healing is like the versatility of just Hand of Bim is so crazy.
And the Bim's pretty good.
I think it's why when it wasn't unique, it was so good, just because you could just say like, I'm ready to counter whatever you're doing. I'll take 2 armor, 2 melee, deal with it, stuff like that.
Now you have to cast Kinship to do that.
Kinship is fun, man.
Get a couple Kinships out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast this Lizard. I have 3 armor now.
Oh yeah, I guess with the Druid, I haven't really looked and see what kind of new stuff is possible with the Kinship.
Kinship is Beastmaster only, right?
Yeah, but like there's new animals and stuff.
Bees.
there are bees. It's true.
Yeah, no, all of the creatures in Druid Academy are good for the Druid too. You can actually play a Swamp Druid now.
Yeah,
Swamp
Swamp
aquatic
Druid.
creatures that are in school.
That turtle, man. That's such a good spell.
Oh man.
Nobody wants to deal with that turtle.
Zot and I had fun with that turtle this week.
Seriously, like 4 armor? Are you kidding me?
4 armor, 7 health, 9 if you do it right.
Yeah, right.
With a healing magical.
Like that's one of the few spells that I'm like, Bull's Endurance, totally reasonable on this turtle.
Yeah, right. Pet token.
Oh, there's
totally
that one.
reasonable.
There's that one that gives you a melee 1 and 2 life. I think. Super good.
Oh, yeah, Overgrowth.
Yeah.
Definitely a good target for Overgrowth.
Is that a plant spell?
Yep.
Oh, so you can combo with Leaf Ring?
Yep. I think it's a plant spell. I guess we can find out.
Okay, we got a zone enchantment going down.
What in the world could that be? Hydrothermal.
Oh my goodness, we see the bridge troll. I don't agree with this play actually. he keeps like waiting too long, I think, or waiting not long enough. Because if he would have waited till next round, the bridge troll might not have gone. He might have been able to push it down, and then also been able to snatch it.
No days.
I mean, that being said, he does get 5 damage out of it, so it's pretty good there.
Yeah, but half of that's gone.
It's gonna heal 3. Like,
and now the bridge troll's gonna go up and hit the Tanglevine.
Yeah, like I just don't agree with this play at all out of Farkas.
He's jumping the gun on a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and it might be just because he hasn't played this enough.
No, I think he doesn't wait long enough in a lot of the things that he plays.
That's fair. Yeah, so like basically if he would have not done that, he would have had to do like, I don't know, his Thorn Lasher or something, which isn't that bad when you think about it. And then Aaron might have gone, and then he might have been able to, I don't know.
Well,
yep.
There's 7 damage on a Tanglevine. That does mean that Aaron is only going to heal 1.
What? He's got
Vampiric.
Oh, Vampiric doesn't work on.
It doesn't work on conjurations, right?
Yeah.
Only creatures.
Yeah. Sword of the Last Watch. Cutting the crap out of these vines.
Get these vines off of me. Overgrowth is an herbal spell.
Oh, it's herbal.
Not a plant spell.
Herbal.
I don't know why there's a difference between herbal and plant, but there is.
I imagine it has like guts of bugs and stuff in it.
Dude, I want to see an overextended Aaron here.
Oh yeah, man!
Just annihilate something.
I'm guessing we'll see another Tanglevine.
And I guess that gives him time to rebuild. He's lost 2 Thorn Lashers, 2 Vine Snappers.
Yeah, Meridia's Blessing was one of those spells you cast early, and like he didn't, and so now it's just kind of not being used at all. Like I don't think in this game it's really appropriate because Enti's playing so much dice, is that it may not even come into a factor, you know?
Yeah, he needs a purge and another creature.
Like Meridia's Blessing would have been great in this Ballista zone when you had constantly Vine Snappers that needed extra healing.
Yeah, agree.
But I mean, you have a fully armored Warlord here that's rolling what, 6 dice now? 7 on the charge.
What's he got? 4 base, +1 for Warlord, +1 for gauntlets, and then 7 on the charge, 8 with Hand of Bimshala.
I mean, couple that with Aaron, like you're just gonna annihilate stuff.
Yeah, look at that. Aaron is down to almost no damage. This is
oh my god.
This is not good.
Not a good feeling for sure.
I mean, it's great for Enti. It means all of his investments have paid off.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is why regrowth is so good here, is if they don't ever dispel it or deal with it, which he tried, to be fair, it just gets dividends. Like, there's nothing wrong with, like, dispelling, like, a Bear Strength or a regrowth. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't do it, but, like, it can give you crazy advantages. Or, I guess, take away the advantages that they want it to bring, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, but if you don't have, like, 4 or 5 dispels in the book, and you're like, well,
that's
what
legit.
if something worse comes along?
That is legit. I guess that's why, like, ultimately Purge is great.
Yeah.
Or Corruption.
Arcane Corruption would have gotten rid of it so fast.
I still think that instead of the Enchanter's Ring, doing something else would have been better, like a flower or something. But
I mean, clearly he has a ton of enchants in his book, so
yeah,
maybe it was worth it. So we've seen a monk, a Ballista and a Bridge Troll die on Enti's side. And we've seen 2 Vine Snappers, 2 Thorn Lashers, and a Bloodspine Wall die. Anything else?
I don't think so.
So he should have another Thorn Lasher in there. And he could have another Raptor Vine in there. It's good for Enti that Vs aren't allowed.
Yeah, the bees they're interesting for the game for sure. I haven't seen anyone play the ants.
I think ants are more of a domination thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or an academy thing. Or if you have somebody who plays Altar of the Iron Guard.
Oh, Altar of the Iron Guard, yes.
Enti down to 33 cards. Farkas down to 42 cards.
Okay. Well, Farkas is clearly trying to decide what to do here.
Yeah, he's got a few options. He doesn't know which one's the right one.
I mean, killing the Bridge Troll is probably your best bet. Like, I think Aaron's just going to be one of those things that, unless you see the opportunity, it's just going to be around.
And I think as Farkas, you're going to have to back up and...
Like, Farkas is in a corner here. Like, he's basically, like, super trapped in what he needs to do. Like, Meridias probably won't work that well just because they're going to 1 or 2 shot most of your stuff.
Yeah, that was probably a waste of 6 mana.
And the action. That's the thing, man. You know?
Yeah, he might have gotten to the death of Aaron if he had punched and Surging Waved, but it was still a long shot, in my opinion.
Alright, deployment phase.
Let's go.
Enti has nothing. What a surprise.
Doesn't need anything else.
Yeah, right.
I wonder if he's put all of his equipment on.
He's like, I'm complete. I am my Warlord.
If he puts on a regrowth belt, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, right. He does still need a belt, doesn't he?
Yeah, he needs a belt. He needs another ring.
And there's the Tanglevine. Buys him another round.
What? I don't know what that's gonna do though.
So basically, he spent 4 of his own mana, 1 in the tree, and now he has 9 mana to decide how he wants to get an advantage. I mean, if he should save his quick cast.
Yeah,
he really needs to save his quick cast. Like he's getting rid of vampirism, but like he needs to get rid of regrowth. Like it's probably going to heal more. This is super rough, man.
He's gonna get rid of regrowth next.
I mean, I don't think he should have gotten rid of vampirism yet. I think he should have done that at the end of the round. Because, like, there's vines there. He's hindered. He's not going to attack one of your dudes.
Yeah. You can always wait longer than... I wonder if he's worried about an Arcane Ward or something. Since it was 4 spellbook points. Is that a Rhino Hide on his Raptor Vine, maybe?
Double vampirism.
Doesn't work. Once you have the trait, you have the trait.
You heal the full damage amount.
Wouldn't that be awful?
Round it up. And that's a dead Tanglevine. Freaking annihilated, dude.
11 damage on the Tanglevine. Jeez.
Tanglevine is demolished. No construction yard here, man.
I don't think it has to be a non-living corporeal
does it?
conjuration. Yeah, otherwise I would go kill mana flowers all day. Yeah, non-living corporeal conjuration. Which is why quicksand works, but Tanglevine doesn't.
Yeah, because it's non-living. It's funny. Okay, so he's going to give himself charge. And he's probably going for that wall. There you go. And he should kill it here.
Dangerous to do that with your mage.
He knows no danger, for he is the Warlord. Killing this Bloodspun wall in one swipe.
He's going to use the Hand of Imchala to heal himself, probably.
Yeah, he should probably start healing himself. That's a good point.
He does have 10 damage.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
it's not likely he's going to get 26 more anytime soon,
Yeah.
but...
Don't take the risk, man. Come into my zone. And he doesn't have him re-roll it, actually. Wow.
He's got initiative next turn.
He's like, I want to be pulled, even though I have the option for you not to be pull me.
Well, here's the thing. He's going to take the tree out.
That would be... Oh, man. He totally is going to take that tree out, isn't he?
Then the bridge troll's going to move to the right and hit the mana flower.
No! Your tree! Okay, this is funny, man. I feel like those snatches have hurt Farkas definitely a couple times.
Snatches are tough, man.
Keaton says that Farkas needs high damage attacks to finish these creatures. I think if he actually had them, he would have used... Yeah, I totally agree with you on this, Keej. Like, he needed that boulder when he only needed to get, 3 damage. Like, he really needed to get that. Tree's going to heal up full, just because of the Meridia's Blessing.
The flower?
I'm sorry, the flower, not the tree.
Yeah,
I'm
if
confused.
he remembers.
Oh man, will he remember? Heal that flower. Heal it.
Now he's going to deploy a Tanglevine on the bridge troll.
Heal the flower. It's not really a big deal if he doesn't. I mean, Aaron's probably going to kill it anyway, but, you know.
Yeah, Aaron's going to one-shot it.
This is like, I chop at the stem.
I care not for your flower.
This giant flower that takes up the whole zone.
Maybe it has a mana aura, or it's like one of those ginkgo trees that stinks a lot, so nothing else wants to be in there.
It's like, I'm a mana crystal. I don't want to be placed here.
I don't know.
I mean, it's tough to say how big some of these things are. Like
Game
Ballista.
mechanics, man.
Like Ballista seems, like a war machine. It's decently big.
It's a self-firing war machine.
But I think of Vine Tree.
Magical.
Yeah, right. I think of Vine Tree though, and I think Warcraft 3 giant tree that just spouting life everywhere. You know?
Okay.
Hey, Farkas healed the flower. Nice. I like how Enti is like, I don't need my forge anymore. Bye.
Well, he got snatched. It's not his fault.
He wanted to be snatched. He's like, do it so I can place the war machines.
Yeah, you can hit the flower, the tree, and Meridias from there.
This is a game of dismantling, man. Both teams had to like dismantle each other.
Yeah, except Enti's dismantling with high-powered dice. Farkas is dismantling with little bits of dice.
I definitely think Farkas had a good chance to win this. Like, it's not over yet, don't get me wrong. But, like, I think he had a good chance. You know?
Well, it all comes down to what was in his book and what choices were made,
That's fair.
I think.
Yeah,
because
that's fair.
if he didn't actually have the spells to finish off Aaron there, then I don't know if he did have a chance.
Yeah, that's fair. I just think some of those surging waves were just misplays, personally. That, like,
That's true.
He could have used
They
them
are
otherwise.
only doing 3 dice, right?
Yeah.
And if he had a rust, then a lot of those would have done more damage.
That's true. Man.
Interesting cheetah speed play.
Yeah, and Aaron.
Well, I mean, because you're fighting a druid, right? So
Yeah.
you're not going to get fast anyway.
How useful is that, really? I mean, it worked for one round, which... Usually when I think of cheetah speed, I think... As long as I get one attack off of it, I guess it was worth it. You know?
I mean, might as well have been a lesser teleport, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
One less spellbook point and 2 less mana.
And Farkas has a lot of thoughts here. He's taking his time for sure.
Well, he's in that position
Mm-hmm.
where very important things could die this turn. If that tree dies, it might just be curtains.
Oh, yeah. No, like, it's very much likely if that tree goes.
Oh, Ballista.
Man, do you remember when this wasn't unique? Or not War Mage only as well?
Yeah, I remember a couple of wizards that had a battery of 3 of them. It wasn't zone exclusive either, was it?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was always zone exclusive. But, like, I remember for a long time in Octagon, it was just agreed upon that if you use Ballista, it's always unique. Like, that was just the requirement.
Yeah, that was one of those cases where I think the actual player base decided what the ultimate card was going to be.
Like, I swear, like, if there was ever a new player and he started putting 2 ballistas down, you would just stop the game and be like, okay, so this is broken. You know what I mean? Like, and it was just one of those things.
You found the broken combo.
Yeah.
now let's start over and play a real game.
God, I remember people used to, myself included, of course, do the Wizard's Tower ballista trick. Oh my god, so mean.
Yeah.
It was so mean, man.
Because Wizard's Tower can just change its spell every turn. And
Yep. You do the double move, Wizard's Tower Jetstream turn 1, just to be like, keep you on your toes. And then you follow it up with, like, ballista, attack spells, etc., you know?
Man.
It was so mean.
I think I still hate wizards because of Wizard's Tower.
Right.
I always also feel like their gate is stealing my mana when it. There's a Pillar of Righteous Flame coming out.
All right.
Look at that. Does not get the daze.
Dang, 6 damage. Right now, I gets real putting that down to 4. That's still really good.
Yep. he just might see a mowing the grass here.
Yeah, and Enti's pulling out all the strong spells here. I mean, the second ballista pillar.
He's probably like,
He's
I'm
got
done
a
with this.
super
Let's get
buff.
this over with.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting, not hitting the tree. He's gonna try and kill the. Well, there it goes.
Yeah, I mean, if he kills other creatures, he's essentially won the game. Because, you know, he has so much dice that basically is like, I'm going to kill whatever you spawn, and then I'm going to win. Like, it's...
Yeah, wow. That was a lot of mana just destroyed there.
Yep.
Before a creature acted.
Yeah, I think this game is pretty much over. Honestly.
Send Aaron in, kill the flower.
We must
If
see
the
a dead
druid
flower.
moves, kill the tree.
We must see a dead flower. He still has an action, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has to make an action. Is required to make an action for many reasons. He has more creatures on the board, and he used a ballista.
Keijin. It's fun to have those ups and downs in the meta. Yeah, it is.
No, wizards are not fun.
Well, I remember, gosh, when I first met Shark and we were talking about Gen Con, he was like, "All right, man, I want to get good at this game." So I was like, "Let me show you the wizard." And the first 10 games, we just kept running them, and I just kept annihilating him. And then he actually got okay, I'm gonna start adjusting, and he actually did decently well in those tournaments.
Yeah. Oh man. Wizard's Tower, Gate of Altari, Jinx.
Oh, the Jinx. Yeah, that was so silly.
Man, one of my favorite games that I played was in a Dreamlike Warlock against the Jinx Juktari.
A Jinx has always been one of those spells I think that it's really good as a clutch near end game card, just to be you don't get that this round, that's it, you know.
Should it be epic?
No, I don't think it should be epic. I never thought it was broken or anything like that.
Well, when you're able to stack a lot of actions like that.
Yeah, with Hugin and stuff. I mean, definitely with the Wizard's Tower, they could switch and not use the spell. There was a lot of reasons it was problematic with the Wizard.
What is going on here? Enchanting the Warlord with another Tangle Root? Push him in the direction of your
He's getting rid of the armor.
Okay. There's the Rust Acid Ball that I've been calling for ages.
Oh, you got a 2. No. That's sad. Yeah, I think he was thinking, if I can Wall of Thorns push you, that's my only chance to sort of win out in this.
Right. But he shouldn't be doing that this turn. He should be doing it next turn.
He's setting it up right now so he can next turn, I think. And I think he's looking to get a veteran token. I guess
on
not.
The troll?
Yeah, I guess he did that.
He would have attacked with his mage first. Unless his mage... No, he doesn't have enough for teleport.
I'm surprised he didn't do the charge battle order with this. Or, I don't know, do you have to wait? Do you have to do that when they're in the zone first or when they enter the zone?
Yeah. Yeah. They have to already be in the zone.
Yeah, okay. It's late.
It is late.
And here comes a Rust.
Doesn't have the mana.
No!
He's gonna charge.
What is he charging?
The Druid, of course.
Getting that damage.
It's time to start finishing the game. He's got Piercing 1.
All right. 0 armor right now. I'm guessing we'll see a bark skin. Yeah, it's 2 mana, I think. All right. Or 1, I guess, because it's a plant.
Nine damage on 7 dice.
Dang! And a Bimshell gets used. He is just setting himself up.
Alright, you're gonna do the attack during the upkeep. No days, no burn.
Bam.
Alright, but that's probably a dead Thornlasher next turn.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Farkas here.
He has been completely dismantled. It's
Yep.
true.
Round 14.
Fight.
Right. So let's see. He has Meridios. And he could transfer damage to the Vine Tree. And then he heals 2.
Yeah, he could get 2 more damage off of that Thornlasher, I guess, with Meridius.
This game is definitely over, though.
I have officially run out of beverages.
Run out of the beverages, oh sure.
$30 cards to 40 cards.
Blam.
I don't know. Enti only has 15 more rounds, and he's out of cards.
I think Enti played a very good game here.
Yeah. He made good choices. And I don't know if either player really ended up being more lucky than the other.
Yeah, it's tough to say. I mean, I think honestly, Farkas's main problem was getting the damage to stick, and then along with that, not dealing with the enchantments.
Yeah, the poison blood needed to happen earlier. There needed to be some, I think, waiting a little bit more patience on a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
But, Thornlashers only do 3 dice.
Yeah.
When you can regenerate 3 hit points a turn and have armor, or,
Yeah.
the Thornlasher's not going to kill you. It takes multiple Thornlashers and walls, and they have to hit. I mean, yeah, it can do insane damage when it works, but when you're ready to deal with that, it's not that bad.
Not ideal, for sure.
Yeah, dispelling the regrowth on Aaron is really, before he gets the melee plus, is really good. Because you don't know how many regrowths they have, but they will have to cast another one on him if they want to make it stick.
I mean, basically, by spending the mana on regrowth, yeah, you get the regen too, but you're also looking at melee 4.
Right. So you're
like the value of there is so good for 5. So definitely redispel.
The spell will get rid of both of those.
Yeah, exactly.
And, if you're fighting a warlord like this, it's very unlikely that you're going to have to dispel curses from yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's going to be anything other than that regrowth that is more threatening.
I mean, regrowth is one of those spells that that's been around forever, and you've always seen it get played in so many things. Like I remember, like back in the Watergate Wizard, it was a huge spell that people didn't know quite how to deal with.
Well, yeah, what was Termina's opening moves were Hawkeye, Regrowth, Rhinohide.
Yeah, exactly.
And then some leather.
Yeah, it's just kind of been that staple for such a long time, and I think it's really interesting that it's still such a good spell.
Well, they haven't made anything other than the troll that has regen more than 2.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's kind of stayed at the maximum power level.
Yeah, I think things like Remove Curse coming out has made it easier to deal with some of the counters as well. Like you always had Purify, but it used to be you would always
Poison Blood.
I mean, it still is the case that a lot of people just they only take removal spells instead of the mass removal or the counter spells to dispels. Metatron get more than 3?
True.
Yeah.
Metatron can get more than 3.
I mean, theoretically, it's possible to get more health back during upkeep than 2, but it's not regen though. Like Druid can kind of get regen 4 in a weird way.
Can regen 6 in a weird way.
Yeah, right.
Regen 8 if you really want. To Healing Madrigal also.
Dorsey, is it?
Oh yeah, and Dorcius.
Is Dorcius regen?
10.
I actually don't remember.
No, it's healing.
Is it just healing? Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of insane.
Yeah. Corrosive Orchid, hoping for the Wall of Thorns. Veteran's Belt? Okay, so he's hoping to get... So basically what's happening right now is Farkas is hoping to take away the armor, and Enti is trying to get as much armor as possible to stick so that Wall of Thorns, which is the Hail Mary, I'm going to try to beat you with this, doesn't work. I mean, with one corrode... if that's a rust, so he'd need to take out 1 armor, so
he'd killed some boots.
Yeah.
He'd kill some boots with the Orchid, and then reveal the rust.
He could get a corrode too, theoretically. You have to reroll it, but... Yeah, so here we go. Yeah, he does get the corrode down. Alright. We're going to see a rust reveal?
I think we should. Unless he's just going to get rid of the... Oh, he's going to get rid of the bed belt. Okay.
Interesting. I guess because he got the corrode, he's like...
Oh, he got the corrode also.
I got it again. Awesome. I mean, Wall of Thorns can... We've seen crazier plays come out of with wins.
I mean, it's theoretically 20 damage.
Yeah.
I mean, maximum. Yeah, Metatron's only weakness is how much armor he has. Well, he also doesn't have a ton of health, but...
Yeah, Metatron is one of those cards that, I haven't actually seen a good book with it yet, where I've been like, this is just super solid. And I think it's all those little tough choices that it has to make.
Why didn't you reveal that for the flower? Farkas, you're making mistakes, my man.
Alright, so Enti's at 15 out of 36.
You could be at 18 out of 36.
I definitely think Metatron has the capacity to be good. I just haven't really seen anything That's wowed me yet with it.
He should move away with his Warlord now. Because the Druid's only... Yes.
He's at 0?
He's at 0 armor right now, so if he changed his hauberk into something else, it would go away.
Yeah, that is how it
works. Would fall off.
Because basically it goes down to 2 armor, and the rust takes care of that.
He's just going to beat up on the Druid. Alright. Druid has no mana to reveal anything, so... Dang.
Let's attack. Why? Yeah, I think Keaton makes a point there. Like, when it comes to tournament play, like, the never give up, never surrender is... Like, as long as you have a glimmer of hope, which is, in this case, the wall, I can see why he wants to stick with it.
I'm gonna... Why is he moving... What? Why not punch the Warlord? But you got a pillar of...
He's playing the long game, man.
No, it's a pillar of righteous flame. I forgot it was in there. It's right
got
there.
3 damage.
Staring me in the face.
See, I was hoping to see Farkas' 0 mana. Never mind.
You're hoping to see what?
I was hoping to see a bear strength.
There's 0 mana, yeah. He couldn't even reveal his rhino hide against the troll. Or his bark skin. And here comes the tree.
Yeah, usually the time I give up is when I go, okay, so I would have to roll really well, and they would have to roll really bad, and have no cards to counter. I give up, you know what I mean? Like, but
right.
Like there is a slight glimmer of hope here, but I have a feeling the next 2 rounds we'll know for sure it is over.
It's really going to depend on a lot of things.
Yeah.
The Druid is about to lose her life support here.
Yep.
And the I think the Thorn Lasher is going to bite it this turn.
You can charge.
What are you charging?
The flower? Yep. He needs to kill that flower now.
I don't think he does. It's already done its job.
He doesn't kill it. That's funny. Corrosive Orchid's such a good card.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised more people don't play it.
Like, in Nature School, it's one of those things where it's like, I could take Dissolve or Corrosive Orchid.
Well, Corrosive Orchid is 7+.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's for sure expensive.
But the trick is, if you know you're going to be fighting in the same zone, or trying to at least, for multiple rounds, it's way worth it.
Oh, yeah. All right, round 15.
Oh, man. Round 15.
So Farkas has some shuffling of HP to do. He's got a lot of stuff he could heal. What will he heal?
And he's going to heal his tree.
Like Aaron's just chopping down a tree with a sword.
It's the Sword of the Last Watch, man.
Right.
It's like super magical.
Yes, it does 1 damage.
Until he's super powered.
Until Aaron's feeling better.
Not getting the effect rolls on that pillar.
Oh my god. Alright, so what's gonna regen? Not regen. Heal.
I'm guessing he's going to heal his tree.
Oh, he could heal the tree and then transfer 2 damage to the Druid.
I wouldn't do that.
Fine. Clearly you don't love your tree.
Well, when it's the tree or me. I mean, it's taking 2 damage for no reason. Clearly the Warlord's trying to kill you right now. Oh my goodness. What a game.
Yeah.
What a game. Looks like Enti has in fact prepared some armor.
Meridia's blessing on the vine tree.
Ballista plus Aaron should take that out. No matter what.
Most likely,
So,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
So I'm guessing Enti's going to replace some armor because he was asking about that.
Yep. I'm guessing he's got some Hearthforged plate coming out, which is going to throw a wrench in Farkas' plans.
Ooh, that would be brutal, man.
Because right now he has exactly enough mana to push him through a wall of thorns.
Oh my god, it's not his initiative too, so Enti
Well,
has all
that's
the
what you want to
advantages.
do.
Yeah.
You want to wait until it's not your initiative. Thorns push at the end of the round, and then push again at the beginning of the round.
Yeah.
But if Enti changes his armor right now, not only does he have 2 armor, but if he puts Harshforge on, then it's going to cost 2 more mana to push, and he won't be able to do either of those things.
Dude, I've been beaten by Zot by that thorn push thing so many times. Like, it is just like ingrained in my head to be like, there's a thorn push coming, I know it.
Yeah, he likes that. He likes that, especially in tournaments.
Oh yeah, especially in tournaments. Like, the
It
minute
could
I
be
start
that
seeing
Enti is calculating right now that Farkas doesn't have enough mana to Thorns push, but he does because of the Leaf Ring.
Oh my.
But it could also be that the safest play right now is to change armor. And if he changes for Harshforge, he still has 10 mana left to even teleport the Druid into the pillar if he wants to.
I'm sensing once the vine tree goes down, a concede should probably happen.
I remember one dying. Yeah.
I've only seen one die.
Alright, so he gets a Raptor Vine back.
We know what he has. Here it is.
Don't think a Raptor Vine's going to help him win, but we'll see.
Raptor Vine.
Yeah, maybe he's going to deploy a Raptor Vine. I would deploy it in the corner where the Battle Forge is. So that takes an extra turn for the Warlord to get.
Oh my. I am like all out of conversation skills right now. I'm sorry, chat.
And it's been a long game and it's late.
Yeah.
It does happen.
I'm sorry, chat.
It does happen. And I'm out of beverage. Ain't no more beverage.
No beverage.
Cannot fix my throat.
See the side of the map, how it has all these like runes and stuff?
All the trees?
Words? No, like below the
Oh,
trees.
words.
like on the actual border of the mat itself.
Runes. Okay.
Oh, wait. Is that
Are
like
they starting to make sense to you? Because you need to go to bed if that's.
Oh, they make total sense to me. All right, let's figure out what these are. So this one looks like a guy waving his hands at you.
Oh,
like
gosh.
he's like got two hands. Hey. This looks like a. Oh, you know what? He's flipping this table right here. This guy, he's flipping the table. Wait, hang on.
Guy flipping the
Hang
table.
Hang on. This guy here, he's this guy here, he's flipping this table. That's what
Okay.
he's doing. And then this other guy here, he is a question mark going, why is this happening?
Oh my gosh! Why are you zooming in on this?
Because Farkas is preparing spellbook cards, so why not?
All right, they're done with the planning phase.
All right, back to the game, guys.
Come on, hurry up.
Enti's not done.
Why not? He's been done forever.
There, he's done. All right. Harshforged plate armor coming out.
Yeah, buddy. That was the right move.
All right. So he's up 2 armor now.
Yep, he's at 2 armor, and it's going to cost an extra 2 mana to push him through a wall. I'm pretty sure Farkas Tree dies this turn, and his Thorn Lasher dies this turn,
In the
and
game
his Corrosive Orchid dies
should
this
be
turn.
over.
He might get a Hand of Bimshala in return.
My cat's like, yo, I'm back. What are you doing?
No quick cast from Enti. Doesn't need to quick cast. But he has a rock in reserve just to kill something. No quick cast. from
Always take
Farkas.
some rocks.
Well, especially as a warlord, right?
Charge! Bridge Troll is a charge now, too.
Yep. And heal.
Melee.
Oh, he's gonna attack the druid.
He's like, I think I can finish this game.
Wow. All right. Never mind. He's not gonna lose a Thorn Lasher.
Slash attack. With 3
That
damage.
Sucked.
Oh my god. Randomite gets revealed, mitigating 1 of that damage.
66% of the damage.
Oh my god, 2 damage going on the druid.
33. Yeah.
We're not halfway through yet. Unless he kills the tree.
That was not a good roll.
That was not a good roll. I like how whenever Enti like does something that's just annoying, he's like, that roll was bad. I'm not trying to make fun
Oh,
of it.
no.
Are you serious? No.
You're supposed to
No.
quick cast that.
No. Dude. This is not how you win the game.
It's how Zot wins the game.
This is... Yeah, but he doesn't have a wizard's tower. No.
Wow.
In the words of Enti,
Oh my gosh.
He's like, okay.
Just
Seriously?
kill the tree.
Like, I
Just
get it.
kill the tree.
Like, Farkas. I get it, man.
4 damage on the tree. Aaron's turn. All he needs is 6 damage on the tree.
Okay, so he's got 6 damage on 7 dice? 8 dice.
And he gets it.
He's got it.
The tree. What was on the tree? I wouldn't have put anything on the tree that turn.
Yeah. Oh, the Raptor Fund! No, it's...
Might as well have not more back from the discard.
Oh my god. Keijin, Farkas is trying to make Enti fall asleep, so he wins by default.
That's the Druid way, isn't it, Keijin?
Whose internet connection is better if we play to the end of time?
Wow.
Hey, he gets corrode.
5 damage.
That was pretty. That was a good roll, man.
And then the Thorn Lasher tries to hit the troll, and then the troll hits the Druid.
Yep. That's totally what's about to happen here.
Oh my gosh! And now he's gonna get charge +1 on the Druid.
Yes. Oh my god! Yes, get charge +1. That's hilarious. I love it. I love it.
Whoops.
Oh my god. Farkas, I love you, man. I think this game is done.
I think, yeah, you took
I think it's the end round.
I think it may not have been a wise choice to play at midnight from our time zone.
Yeah, Enti's like, he's ready, man.
Regrowth.
Yes. That is a...
Oh my gosh.
I think the coffin's nailed. I think it's nailed in, man.
Round 16. No, we're still going. We're going until somebody's dead. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, lost channel and lost life.
Yeah. Did he get what I meant by that?
I don't think so. I don't know if he's paying attention. Oh, he's fixing it.
The pillar. It did 3 damage.
Thornlasher just hanging on there.
Just like, anything more I can do to help?
I'm doing the best I can, boss.
Do you want me to pull this Aaron in next round?
Oh man. Oh, it's so sad.
Oh no, Enti's saying, why did you thank me? You didn't mean to thank you, dude. No, this time. Alright, should we go back to rune deciphering?
No. Anything but that.
So this looks like an F, and this looks like an F, and this looks like an S. So it's FFS.
Horrible turn.
For anyone that knows what that means, FFS. Who designed this mat? Like,
I don't know.
Did they just put all? Did they put all sorts of like fun little things in here for you to look at? Keijin wants to know what the runes say.
Yeah, we're gonna all be entertained by your spiral into the worship of Cthulhu.
FFS. Let's see what we got here.
Alright, so Aaron needs to get into the action here.
Nothing's coming out. This looks like antlers of some sort. I don't know what this is either.
You're a horrible person. Enti's ready.
Shoot puff. FFS means for fun's sake. Yes. That's the PG definition.
Alright. Changing all the cards around again.
Look here. We got a struggle bug here.
Oh, what?
And this looks like a person. Just a tiny person. Oh, we're okay. We got Rage Tonic. That's not legal.
Uh-oh.
Default loss.
Did we just say Druid cards aren't legal here?
Yeah. You lose. I'm kidding. He just loses that action. That'd be so funny if Farkas won because we just disqualified Enti right now. Just like, nope. Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
He was just waiting for Enti to make that mistake. Now I win.
That was the strategy. Just keep going forever, waiting for the mess up. I like how Enti just like didn't change his book at all for this. He was like, "I'll just use this book." That's not legal. Technical win. Just saying.
Wow. That would be an awful end to a 3-hour game.
I would be the flipping table rune, man. I would be this guy down here.
It would suck so bad.
Oh my god.
Surging Wave?
I think the best way to end this game would be Farkas to sacrificial altar and sacrifice his mage.
He can't. He's a druid.
We've already seen spells you can't play this tournament, man. Might as well play that. Acid Ball goes down. With does 2 corrodes. My cat is scratching the monitor. That's what you hear.
1 corrode because of the pants.
Is it 1 to 4? Yeah, it's 1 to 4. The pants works again.
All Enti needs to do is come up and drink from that spring.
No, he's gonna take a one. He's like, okay, you are definitely drinking from this well until you die.
Wow. That's a little crazy.
This game, man.
A little crazy.
And this is the reason why we should ban Druid, by the way. Not because of it's too strong. It's just these are the games. These are the games I always go. It's a, all right, I want to kill you. I'm gonna kill the tree first. All right, now I want to kill you. We should just make the tree and the Druid have the same like shared life. Yeah, this is definitely a Farkas should concede right here moment.
He could still pull it out. You never know.
Hey man,
maybe he has this. Maybe he has the dissolve all the equipment spell and do.
Oh yeah. All right, roll below average. Yeah. Well, I guess he got above because Rhino had.
There's Rhino Hide on the Druid.
Yeah.
What are the other things on the Druid here?
Bark skin.
Fark skin, I guess.
Bear strength. Moving one tile at a time.
It's What's the other reason Druid is so
We
great?
just freaking annihilated that vine.
13 damage.
Farkas is like, no. You did not do 13 damage to this vine. He's gonna pull that bridge. Yeah, man. Do it. Does not pull, but gets 3 damage, which will immediately be regenerated.
What did Farkas do with his action? What did he drink?
Yeah, I think he drank. Here it comes, man. The charge. This is kind of why I think,
galvanized.
like,
nice.
Why time tournaments are really tough to play, because like it's very tough to finish Druid in a time tournament when it's, especially a game like this, you know.
Yeah.
Like I would say it was a fairly even game until like it clearly tipped the scales.
9
and then
attack dice doing 7 damage.
Barkskin.
Barkskin, hooray! Well, it's only going to last one more round. There's going to be a ballista next turn.
Oh yeah. This game's over. Round 17, guys.
17 rounds of awesome. Let's see. What are Farkas's chances here?
He's got to get
damage. What's the highest damage spell he can cast?
A boulder, a meteor.
He casts a meteor.
Yeah.
He can't cast a meteor. He only has 11 mana.
He's screwed. He could do a punch and a boulder.
Punch and a boulder. So maximum damage would be 20.
Minus
right?
4. Because of the vet belt.
Minus 4.
Because of vet belt.
Vet belt.
Yeah.
Vet belt. Oh, yeah. So maximum damage would be 16.
Yeah, so if he has 2 rounds of that, if he survives this round, then he could pull it out.
Yeah, he needs to have Enti roll all zeros on... Oh, he's got a Thorn Lasher too. So he can do 20 damage. He can do 20 damage this round.
Oh my god. By the way, guys, I've been thinking about having a quick tournament like this sometime in the summer months, like April, May. I guess it's spring. But like April, May, I've been thinking about doing a quick tournament then, assuming this one wraps up in a good time. Because we'll have the Necro Monk out. So we'll do a Druid Elementalist tourney, just so we can have one before Necro Monk like becomes tournament legal. That's what I was thinking about doing.
Huh. Cool.
Because I think we all want to see a tournament with the new Druid Ellie, but if we have 4 new sets, that makes it too much.
I don't know. Yeah, with those sets out, it'll be another free for all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Options.
I'm just not sure about the long format we do with ADMW, because it seems like we sort of peter out once we get towards the end, because it takes so long to play all these games. Yeah. So I don't know, like at least with this, like everyone gets to play their mage and gets a chance to get a game in, you know.
I think part of it might be that we have too many people in the tournament. If we got 24, 26 people or something like that.
I mean, if we did like 8 people...
It also might have something to do with the fact that we're requiring people to play mages they don't normally play.
Yeah, that's legit too.
Because then people are like, well, I need to practice this. What did he do?
I don't know. He did damage to the Druid. Druid is dead.
All right.
Oh, he slashed him.
That happened.
He slashed him.
With the
yeah,
with his Melee attack?
Yeah, with his halberd. He just
Halberd?
slashed.
Halberd slash. Oh, I can see.
Oh my god.
I could prolong, but I won't. Alright,
You know,
good game, guys.
I would love to do an interview with Enti, but I feel like it would mainly be around me deciphering runes on the board and stuff. So Enti, good job on that win, man. Farkas, that was well played. Like, I feel like we talked about a lot of the things that, like, we disagreed with, but, like, I don't know. Like, you know, feel free to write what you think about it.
Well, there was the
Enti,
game.
if you're listening, I want to hear in the YouTube comments on this game what you think of regrowth.
MVP this game?
Yeah, I mean, write your essay, because I want to know what tactically you think about regrowth, because I think that'd be fun. If you want to, you know. But congratulations, Enti.
Alright. We're going to mark that on the challenge, and we are going to... we are going to get a new game in next weekend.
For everyone that stuck through the whole game, especially live, but anyone on YouTube, congrats, guys. That was a fun game. Like, Druid, I think, like I've talked about it before, Druid tends to go long, and I'm not really sure if that's something we want to fix, but it's definitely interesting to see it. So, you guys, take care.
Later.